Whoa, what's up? What's up, everybody? What's up? Welcome to the show. Get ready for a fun episode of tech. We're going to talk Galaxy S20, Note 20, iPhone, whatever. Galaxy Fold 2, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, whatever you guys want to talk. There should be a link in the chat. What's up, Phil? Welcome to the show. Surprised it's not blurry today. It's looking good so far. But if you want to join the show, I'll put it back in there. The link is in there to come live on my show. We post this on Twitter. Live right now. Cool GIF. Search for live. Check this one again. Why not? Okay, got that. It's posting to Twitter. Back to StreamYard. Where is everybody? How is everybody doing? I don't see anybody. How many we got in here? 11 people. So if you want to come on and talk live, the link is in the chat. You guys click that link and you can come on and talk live. What's up, RPG? James, welcome to the show. Let me know if you guys can hear me, if everything sounds good. If you can see, you should be able to see me. I haven't listened to the audio, so let me know if it sounds okay. Viper, the man about tech. If you want to come on, Vipe, link is in the chat. Or it should be. Yeah, it is. Click that link, guys. Come on. I'll actually put it up. There you go. If you click that link, you can come on. You don't have to download anything. You can talk to me live. It's going to enable your camera and your microphone, whatever device you're using, computer, tablet, phone. All right, cool. And welcome to the show, Clash. All right, thanks, RPG, for the heads up on the audio. Phil, everybody here. So, yeah, we're going to talk about whatever you guys want. Usually we talk about last live chat, man, we talked about tons of stuff. McDonald's, Galaxy Note 20, S20, Fold 2, PlayStation 5, because that was the big news of the day was the PlayStation 5. So we talked about a bunch of stuff, and we did it for over 2 hours too. It was crazy. All right, so we get our first question. We'll bring it on here. But again, if you guys want to join live, click that link. So we got Regiel Villegas. You must be Filipino, right? You kind of look Filipino. My wife's Filipino, whatever. Anyways, any details on the Galaxy Fold 2? Just what I've talked about over the last, I don't know, daily basis. 6.23-inch front display, much larger than the previous generation. 7.7-inch main display. There won't be a notch. There'll be a cutout for the camera, like a little, same as what you get with the Galaxy Note 20 and Note 10, S20, where you get it in the middle. But I think it's going to be on the top right, if I believe. No S Pen support. Price rumor is supposed to be in that $1,700 range, somewhere in that. It's definitely a phone I want to get. I'm excited about that. I'm way more excited about that than the Note phone. What's up, Eddie? Welcome to the show. Good to see you're doing this series still. Live, I mean? You must mean? I am, yeah. I'm having fun doing it. It's cool to have everybody on and talking, especially when you guys come on video, and it's cool to have that interaction with you guys. I don't know. Matt, I don't know why I clicked on yours where it says who. I don't know who you're talking about. So, who? Hope it doesn't scar with your phone. Do you mean scratch? Then I'm assuming you're talking about the fold, scratch with the fold. Not that worried about it scratching. Hope it doesn't scratch with your finger. Okay. You must be in the phone. Yeah, I'm not worried about the phone like scratch. I've never had an issue with scratching my devices, at least like where it was like so bad that I was completely turned off by it. Not like that. Not that bad. Will the Fold 2 come with standard 256 gigabyte or expandable memory with any word on IP rating? If I remember correctly, there will be an IP rating this year. If I remember correctly. Expandable storage, I don't think there is. And then standard 256 should at least be standard. I wouldn't be surprised if there's 512 though too. But you would think that they're going to do things to get the price down on this, incrementally. Like in real life, 256 to 512 for them wise is probably not a huge difference price wise. For the consumer, it usually means $50 to $100 price difference. So I would assume, 256 will probably be the base for it. At least. Maybe they'll just use 256, which is honestly completely fine with me. I have 512 on my Galaxy S20 Ultra, and I have I think I looked the other day, it was like almost 280 gigs free. So me, for instance, I'd be completely fine. So Paul's asking why only 2 colors on the Note 20 Plus. I really think it's because I think it's a cost cutting thing. I mean, they already have so many iterations of these phones with they have the Note 20, the Note 20 Plus, they have all these different colors, then they have all these different colors throughout the world, then they have different storage sizes. And that's just the Note 20. When you get to the S line, then they have those 3 versions plus different colors, different storage options. And then they have a Verizon version. It's ridiculous how many versions of these phones that they have. It's crazy. I think they need to simplify it. But maybe, I don't know, maybe that's not cost effective. Clash with Sprees. I'm not concerned about scratching the phone with my own hand. Will that be S20 Note Ultra? Is that a joke? I'm assuming it's a joke. All right. Let's see what Phil PJ Davis says. We need a red Note 20 Ultra with Red Buds Plus bundle. That's a great idea. Those Red Buds Pluses are awesome. That's I was thinking about, now that you bring up the Bud Pluses, is the Galaxy Bud Lives, which are those bean looking ones, the new generation ones, the next one's coming out. Those, I think the one thing people are going to say that they hate is the look of those things versus the Bud Pluses. I think people are going to be like, they love the Bud Plus look, but they hate the way the beans look. I think that's going to be a big turnoff for people, even though the beans, the Bud, the Lives, whatever you want to call them, are going to look better. Are going to sound better, I should say. Marilyn, welcome to the show. Again, if you guys want to come on live, I'll put the link in the chat. Just click that link. I love talking to you guys a lot. That's not what I wanted to send you. I don't even know what that video is. I think that's my live thing. Don't click that. I mean, you can click it, but it's just going to bring you back to the live. Click the link in the chat that I just posted right now. The one that says StreamYard, and that will bring you in. You can talk live with me. What carries for the Galaxy Fold 2? I have a feeling it's going to be probably similar to what we got with the Galaxy Fold 1. I would expect AT&T unlocked. I don't think they're going to have a Verizon version of it. Due to Verizon having their own 5G version, and generally they want their own specific phone for that. It's like an ultra wideband. I don't think they're going to have it. So I think that it potentially T-Mobile. That wouldn't super surprise me if they had a T-Mobile version, but definitely I think it's just going to be unlocked in AT&T. I could be wrong though. When will the Fold 2 come out, and when will Samsung show it off at the press conference? So the Fold 2 should come out by all intentions in August. I think it was 5th. Was it the 20th? It was like a Thursday. Let me look at my calendar. Yeah, August 20th should be a Thursday. I think it's going to be a Friday, though. I think it's going to be August 21st. And then they should show off at the conference August 5th. Stay Me 7000. Welcome to the show. Do you think Galaxy Fold 2 will be on all networks? I think you'll be able to use it on all networks if you get the unlocked version. But ultimately, like I said, I think it's only going to be the only carrier version I think they'll have is AT&T. That's crazy that the price should have more colors. I forget what phone we're talking about. I can't remember. Tech Samurai, one moment. I see you in the queue. Man, what colors again for the Note 20 Plus? I just came on. Oh, God. I'd have to, I guess let me look. You know what? While I do that, let me go over here. What's up, dude?
What's up, man?
Welcome to the show. Oh, let me pull this. Yeah, this is your name on the thing? I don't see your name. No, yeah, sorry, the question was blocking it. So, Marilyn, let me look because I honestly don't remember. I honestly have to. Do you remember what color for the Note 20?
Black, white, and gold, right? Or copper?
Yeah, copper. That's what it is. Right, black, white, and copper. It's not exciting at all. That's for sure.
I'm just glad. I'm hoping there's a white because black and copper are my colors.
You said you like the copper?
No, I'd rather have the white.
Yeah. I like the white. I'd probably choose white and then black as a backup. But you know what's going to happen is like the version that I want is going to only come in black or only in. I doubt it's going to come in copper. So they always do that. The one I'd always want to, and I don't mind a black phone. It's just it gets old and boring because it's what every phone is basically. Anyways, how you doing, dude?
Pretty good. How about you, man?
Good. I feel like your hair got like 3 inches longer since the last time I saw you. Did it?
No.
Oh, let's see. Let me go back to the questions. Man, did I miss something? Where was I? That's crazy. The price. TJ, welcome to the show. In 3 to 5 years, do you see the storage size increase in time? 3 to 5 years, storage size is going higher. Do you think so? What do you think? Do you think we'll get higher than 512 gigabytes or 1 terabyte of storage in your phone in 3 to 5 years?
No, I don't think so. I think they're going to keep it around the same. I mean, that's a lot of storage already in itself.
I think you're right, too. What I think will happen, though, is I think you're going to see more cloud-based storage. Like cloud-based storage is already out there, but now you're in 3 to 5 years, you're going to get to these internet speeds that are like ridiculous and it'll almost be like accessing it in real time. I think that would be more popular potentially where we basically have unlimited storage because as long as you have an internet connection,
yeah,
I think that's what will happen. So, welcome to the show, Ed. I think personally the price will end up being for the Note 20 Plus, I think it'll be I think it'll be $12.99 and $13.99, somewhere in that range. What do you think?
Probably around there. Yeah, I don't think they're going to drop it dramatically from the S series this year.
What I think they're going to do though is I think they're going to push hard their Samsung Access program where you basically just pay a monthly price. You don't have to pay all this money up front. It doesn't seem like a lot of money, because you're paying whatever, $50, $60, $70 a month. You get a protection plan. You get Microsoft 365. You can upgrade almost whenever you want. I think that's what they're really going to push with these phones.
And that's a great deal for people that already just want to switch to the newest phone every time a new phone comes out. It's a great deal.
Yep. Eddie's saying, do you know for Fold 2 if there's LTE or 5G only? I would assume there's only going to be 5, at least in America. I believe there's only going to be a 5G version. I doubt they're going to have an LTE version.
Maybe the light one.
Yeah, that's true. But I don't think so. The reason I say that is because they've been releasing those A phones. Are those 5G, do you know? Or are they LTE only?
I haven't really looked into the A phones.
I haven't looked into that. I think those are 5G. If you guys know in the chat, let us know if those A71 phones, I could look in a second, but I think they're 5G. The Poets, welcome to the show, dude. And my weekend is going okay. What did I do today? Oh, we got burgers today. We can get McDonald's though. We talked like McDonald's like crazy the other day. We got Shake Shack. I think I was talking about that a lot too that day. So I ended up getting Shake Shack. God, I love Shake Shack. It's so good. So good.
Yeah, it was a good day. I went to the river today.
Oh, you went to the what was that river called? Smith River. Smith River. Yeah.
It's a good
Dan,
place.
well, for sure. I got to look up some YouTube videos on it. See what you said. The water was like super clear, right?
Oh yeah.
I got to check that out for sure.
Oh yeah.
Hello, Greggles. Once again, welcome, Danet. Welcome to the show again.
What up, Eddie? How you doing?
Dude, you know what my wife said about your video? She's like, damn, his video is really clear. What is he using? And it's right. Like your video is like super clear. Like I think Josh is using, well, Josh he's using the same phone as you or whatever, an S20 Ultra or something. And his doesn't look this clear. Yours looks like super clear.
Well, I have my
good lighting
box light here, so.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Come
I
on.
have my microphone here that I might test out, but my phone's almost dead, so I'm charging up my phone a little bit first. One sucky part about not having an aux cord, nothing no more.
What about the microphone?
Oh, I want to plug it in, but I have to charge my phone a little bit first because I did the whole trick thing you showed me.
Yeah. Oh, which microphone are you using?
I got this very cheap one, black web one or whatever.
Okay.
You can see how it works, actually. I haven't really used it.
If you want a really good one, like I was saying, I really like the one I'm using, the Samsung G Track Pro. It's like 130. I don't know if that's whatever, but it's good. I like it a lot.
I need a better one for my videos anyway.
Yeah,
so I bought one today. So hopefully this one has good quality. It got to be better than this little thing. So
yeah. No, this one works with your phone. Because I know you just use your phone. Works with your phone, your computer. It works with my iPad. It works with everything. Nice. Josh, you suck, dude. But join up if you finish the movie early. We might still be on. I just saw the news today that the Note 20 will release in green mintish color, regular Note 20 version only, though. Isn't that? It's always like that. The crappy phone always gets the good colors, it seems.
Yeah.
Doesn't that seem like that?
Yeah.
Matt, yes, I have. And in fact, I have one right here. Where's my camera? I have one right here. I'm actually selling it. I think I have a buyer for it. I'm just trying to make sure he has a wireless charger. Here we go. Depo, it's 4K and 8K video files take a lot of space. So in 3 to 5 years, we're going to have much larger. That's actually very true. But
that's a good point, though. But especially 8K.
Yeah, 8K. Yeah, 4K does too. But the amount of, first of all, what Samsung does is when you turn your camera on, it's by default set at 1080p. I say this same thing with the display. The display by default is set to 1080p. I would guess at least 75 to 90% of the people that have these Samsung phones don't change the camera quality and they don't change the resolution. So at that point, people won't know. So whatever. I would guess anyway.
Yeah, most people don't even think about changing or nothing.
Grant, welcome to the show. I saw you write it earlier and I forgot to click on it. So Grant, welcome to the show. You were on here last time. Grant's got a channel as well. And also Tech Samurai has a channel. Before I talk too much, he's got a channel. I know you guys can't click on his name per se, but Google is YouTube his name, and you can subscribe to his channel. Tech Samurai. Yeah, he's trying to get to that at least 1,000, at least 100 actually. Let's get him to 100 subscribers. If we get him to I don't know if we'll be able to get him 100 subscribers because I only got 29 people in here right now. But if you all subscribe to his channel, Tech Samurai will do a little flossing dance. Is that what they call it? Will you floss if they
I don't even know how to floss.
You know what I'm talking about. I don't know how to do it either, but maybe would you floss if
I don't even know.
Yeah, exactly. How many subscribers would you need to floss tonight? Be honest. How much would I have to jump to? Don't lie.
Bro, 20 subscribers, I'll do a little flossing.
What are you at now?
I'll have to watch a video on flossing though to figure out what it is.
That's fun. Well, wait, how many subscribers do you have right now?
51.
All right, he's got 51 subscribers, you guys. If we can get him to 71 subscribers, this is what I'll do. Hopefully you're okay with this. He will floss live, and then I'll capture the video from this. I'll tweet it out. We'll put more people that send over to him. Let's do it. Just click.
There we go. Let's do it.
Subscribe, guys. It'd be super funny. Tech Samurai.
It would. And embarrassing, but subscribers are subscribers.
It's worth it. All right, what else do we got here?
Plus, you get to see much more content on tech stuff. So
exactly, you can never have too much tech stuff. So Grant's saying that the A71 version has a 5G version coming. All right, that's good to know. All right,
Even the low flat.
Whoa, Tech Odyssey, you got that thing loud.
Let's see in the house.
I got it. Oh, hold on a second. It's loud.
You want me to mute you? Whoa, Tech Odyssey. Hey, I'm just muting you. Let me know when you're ready. Give me the thumbs up when you're ready. You can probably. You're muted though for now. Just let me know when you're ready. You're not Tech, right? No, you can talk Tech.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Good.
I'm just seeing what my phone percentage at.
Is he all right? So Phil's saying I think there will be a new feature in tech that will take a lot of storage within the next 5 years. 1T will be the norm. It could be. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if it goes up. I mean, it always has over the years, more or less. But other than that, I can't imagine. What's up?
Is it still loud?
How did you unmute yourself?
I pressed the unmute button.
That's some bull, bro. It's like you're an admin on my channel.
Well, there was an option down here for unmute, so I was like, okay. Is it all right now?
Yeah. I can't hear myself.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. When I clicked on the link, it still had the actual video pulled up, so it was like you talking directly back into the microphone.
Okay. Michael, I don't know how much money that is. Thank you for the super chat. What currency is that? Does anyone know?
If it's pesos, you're rich.
What is it, Michael? Thank you so much for the super chat. I super appreciate your super chat. What country is that? What's the currency? I want to look it up and convert it. I don't
know what sign that is.
Does anyone know what currency that is? If you do, put it in the chat. All right.
I don't know. He's got a Frieza avatar. Maybe it's like Dragon Ball currency.
Or here's a good one. Any WWDC prediction? I think what we've heard is that they're going to come out with a MacBook with the A13 processor in it. So like what do they call those processors again?
You're talking about the ARM processors.
ARM processor, yeah. So that's the rumors that's the big rumor anyway.
Yeah, that's the big rumor. I think they're talking about a redesigned iMac too, maybe.
Oh yeah. Yep. Are you interested in any of that stuff to buy? I don't think you are.
Nope.
But what about you, Audie?
No, I've got a MacBook Pro right now that I'm using actually right now. But I just got this recently so I could do my editing stuff and not be in the bedroom keeping my wife up till 2 a.m. It's by necessity, not so much that I just wanted to go out and buy one.
Okay. Shake Shack versus In-N-Out Go. I do. So I don't know if you were here earlier.
There we go.
Adam, I had Shake Shack earlier today. This is such an easy one for me. Shake Shack murders In-N-Out. Murders them.
Hands down. Shake Shack is a legitimate restaurant. In-N-Out's a fast food place. I mean, and plus the shakes that they have there are just unbelievable.
Dude, Shake Shack is so good.
You gotta give In-N-Out props though. They have such a small menu and make so much money. Like, you know how much profit they're making? Like,
hand over fist.
Do you think they should bring bacon? Do you think In-N-Out should have bacon? I know you like bacon, but do you think they need it? I think they should have bacon too.
They don't have bacon?
No.
What?
They don't have bacon, and they don't have
a bacon burger in that.
They don't even have
That's really un-American.
They don't have ranch either.
Yeah, I've only eaten there a few times. I went out to California at the beginning of last year, and it was when I was out there, I took the family and we ate at one. It was the first time I've ever eaten at one, and they just built 2 of them here in Houston. So I had one like the first week, like right before the quarantine started, and it is delicious. I mean, legitimately, I like their hamburgers, but Shake Shack it is not.
I feel you. Let's see. Here's the question for you guys: is the Fold 2 a 5G phone? From what we've heard, yes.
Yeah, I mean, it would have to be because the reason that it's not now is because it has the Snapdragon 855 in it. So the 865 is likely what's going to be in it, and those are all 5G capable. So it would make no sense for them to just turn it off.
Yeah.
It would be weird. Yeah, he's right, Eddie. Josh, you're really letting us down right now, dude. What a letdown.
Eddie, how about you join instead of him?
I don't even know. Do I know Eddie? I don't know. Do you know Eddie?
Just messages.
I just messaged you.
He's the one that messages.
Roleplay, you think the Fold 2 will have an SD card slot? No, I don't. Do you guys think so?
I think it's just going to come with 512, and that'll be it.
Yeah. My boys here, Sung Ho. Dude, I was talking about you to my wife. I said there's this young, I think you're a teenager, South Korean kid, Korean, whatever you want to say. And I said it's super cool. You talked on the show, so welcome to the show, bro. I've been thinking about McDonald's ever since the other day.
Dude, I had it yesterday. It was good. Like
It was good.
What an amazing establishment McDonald's is.
Oh yeah.
they've been making burgers for a long time. I remember growing up. They used to have that little sign underneath the arches. That
Oh
said,
yeah.
"How many served?"
Yeah.
And I guess they served everybody. They should just put a sign now that says we've served everyone.
Well, Samsung allows to keep 120 hertz on QHD or only on FG, like the S20 lineup. So, I mean, he must be talking about the Note 20. The Note 20, the rumor is that it's going to be able to do QHD at 120.
Yeah.
S20, I've heard can do it, but the power consumption for the type of the display it has is just overwhelming, or not. I mean, it's just it will kill the battery, I guess.
Yeah, and that's kind of conflicting too, because originally when people were complaining about it, they said we were going to get a patch that was going to allow us to do.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that was the rumor. Yeah.
Just like the rumor that they were going to fix the camera.
So give us an update. Give us an update.
All right, let's go check.
Oh, sorry. You have to think. Don't you have two phones, bro?
No. Why would I have two phones?
Did I miss something? What am I missing?
I'm only a tech channel.
While he's checking that, I'll just let if he gets 20 subscribers tonight, because we have 30 people on the show. If Tech Samurai gets 20 subscribers tonight, then he will floss on camera, and then I'll come back to this video, capture it, tweet it out, and just as
like he's going to floss his teeth.
No, floss like.
Yeah. Oh, like the Fortnite dance.
Yeah. Fortnite dance.
I had to go to my kids. Whenever they first started playing, they play Fortnite all the time, but they used to just randomly do those dances all the time. And like my kids would tell me these stories, how they would do these like Fortnite dance offs at school and stuff. I'm like,
yeah.
Would you quit doing this at the restaurant entryway? You look like you're having a seizure. Just stop.
Wait, so what number are you at, Tech Samurai?
All right. Hold on. Let's go.
Oh, you didn't check. I guess I can check. Will it update for me in real time? You have 55.
I went up 4.
Okay, he's got 55, guys.
Moving up.
16 more. If you sub to Tech Samurai's the tech channel, he will floss. We only need 16 more. It's so easy, guys.
Let me make this real easy. Look, you can unsubscribe tomorrow. Just we need to get this on video, so go hit the subscribe button so we can make this happen. Oh, said this earlier, but hey Eddie, how's it going?
So you were on the chat earlier. I got a super chat from Michael, and then Phil saying it's $2. I don't know if that's actually true or not. Maybe. All right. So Sung Ho saying, is there any leaks about the Apple foldable phone? I haven't heard anything about an Apple foldable phone. Have you guys?
I think John Proctor just posted like a little
hint. No, but it sounded like from his tweet that they're not. It's not in the near future though. That's the way I took it.
Yeah, I took it as like in the development. Like I would say probably not before next year. Yeah. But Greg's Gadgets, Gregory McFadden had posted about how much he loves. I guess maybe it was a Z Flip he's been using for months, and said totally, Apple could pull off, the iPhone thing, the folding phone. And then John Prosser just put like the little grin face and like a reply on it. So, I mean, obviously, there has to be something. I mean, yeah, it's probably not this year, maybe next year, but I mean, Apple has to be working on something
for sure. You're at 56 right now.
For someone that's already killing the tablet game, you think they would have a foldable phone tablet kind of thing coming?
It's probably in the pipeline.
Oh, yeah.
But they're not going to do it until it looks amazing. Like it's not going to look like Samsung's. It's going to literally be. It won't even have a hinge. It'll probably just have like a. I mean, it might have a hinge, but it's
like an internal one you can't even see.
Yeah, I know. It'll look cool when they do it. It's not going to.
I like always earlier.
Because I've been using the Z Flip since I got it yesterday, and I was using it and I was trying to imagine what an iPhone would look like if it folded, but I just couldn't picture it in my mind because they're like so thick and rounded. It just doesn't. They're going to have to do something with the form factor.
I wonder if they'll do it with an iPad first.
Well, they already did. Remember the bin gate? Like I told my kids, they're like, "Is Apple going to make a folding phone?" I said, "They already do." They're like, "What? They do?" I'm like, yeah, it just only folds once.
I sent you a super chat of rupees 20 from India. I'm your fan since your video of Galaxy Note 7 unboxing. Thank you so much. That's actually how I got a lot of growth for my channel was when I started doing the Note 7. I covered that like crazy. Yeah, I did. It was crazy.
So you would say that it was an explosive video.
It exploded. My channel exploded.
You remember the articles they had for those things where they were telling people like, look, you're an idiot if you don't turn this thing into Samsung. It's dangerous for this to be in your possession.
But you know, I had a lot of trouble. I had a lot of trouble with that phone. It did overheat a lot, and it wouldn't shut down and overheat, but it like was always really warm. It was super laggy. I had a lot of problems with it.
I remember they even pushed out that patch that would give you the pop-up thing and would like no longer let you use your phone anymore.
Yeah.
I never had one.
I got rid of it by that point.
The Note 7 was, I think, to this day, probably still the best looking note that they made. It looked so good. 7? Yeah.
Yeah. It was like a turning point design wise. I agree, but I had a lot of issues with it. One sec, DePoets, I'll bring you on in just a little bit here. Just let me answer a couple more questions on here, and then I'll bring you on. And if you guys want to join live as well to get in queue, all you got to do is I'll put the link in the chat. Oh my God, no room here.
I think with Samsung, that's just basically now.
I don't think 5G is going to be a standard in phones for probably about another 3 years.
We think
flagships are going to have it, but I'm talking standard across the board. Like everything right now is 4G LTE standard. If you get a $99 phone or you get a $1,000 phone, LTE.
I don't think 3 to 4 years.
No, maybe 2 to 3. But I think
it's going to be at most 2 years
before you can get a $99 phone with 5G in it. I would say 2023.
Man,
I mean, they cost a lot of money to make those phones. To make those chips with those antennas in them.
Right.
I mean. And I just mean that for all of them, not like, next year, probably 40% of the flagship phones 40% of the phones will probably have it.
Okay. Eddie, if you want to come on, just let us know. But in the meantime, we're going to bring on someone new. Whoa. Oh, I forgot it goes to 4. I'm like, what happened to me? I'm so much smaller now. What's up, dude? Welcome to the show.
How you doing? How's everybody doing tonight?
Good.
I feel like I need to do something here. Let me at least get rid of that. I need to make this look nicer if I'm going to do this routinely.
Dude, you need lasers. What game is that?
Oh, this is just the wallpaper. It's Wallpaper Engines on Steam. So
that's cool.
Here,
cool, yeah.
And over here, there's Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Random samurai that I thought looked cool.
I saw a thing today about that Spider-Verse with Miles Morales supposed to be getting a new standalone movie.
Hey, let's do this in the chat. Who's got whose background looks the best? Is it DePoets? Am I saying your thing right?
Right.
Yeah.
DePoets, Tech Odyssey, Tech Samurai, or Greg? Which one do you like best? Just put the.
Let me take
mine does not look good.
Glass off.
That's okay. You might get a vote, Tech Odyssey.
You might get a vote.
Oh, you're DePoets? Are you just joining in, or did you have a question?
I'll put my link on the wall.
The chat. See how you guys are doing. And actually, Tech Odyssey, did you win any popcorn today?
I won 20 bags of popcorn.
20 bags.
Wait, how did you guys win popcorn? I saw that he was doing something, but I didn't understand what was going on.
So
first. They're talking about dotheworldofFlavor.com. I don't really know the guy too much. I know what's his name. Is it
LeBaron Burton?
Yeah, LeBaron. Yeah.
LeBaron. He made his own. He used to be a YouTuber, right? Or maybe he still is. I don't fully know.
Yeah, he has his own popcorn.
Tell me his background. Tech Odyssey.
Huh?
Tell me a little about him and then jump into your.
I don't know that much about him. He and I actually just like friended each other on YouTube today, but I've seen him all around. I know LeBaron Burton. He has his popcorn place called Doing the World a Flavor, and he's got like tons and tons of like crazy, like I think you can get like Rice Krispie treat flavor, like dill flavored. Like there's just so many different flavors of popcorn this guy has. And yeah, everybody's been ordering, like all the tech people. I think Josh Biona's put something up about it today.
Yeah, he did.
250 flavors or something, but he makes these specialized flavored popcorns and you can order them. And I've yet to try any, but I've heard that it's really delicious.
And actually the popcorn is like kind of specialized, like it's really high end. So I hate popcorn because it gets stuck in my gums and stuff, but everybody was saying that this high quality popcorn doesn't do any of that. So I'm about to order some bags tomorrow, I think.
That's legit. I know. I want to order it. I'm gonna have to try it too. All right. So let's see. What do you guys think? What is the best tech company?
Well, I'd have to say one that's sending rockets into space right now and sending astronauts to the space station. That's
pretty impressive.
Yeah. I don't do that on an average Saturday, so they're a notch higher than what I'm doing.
That's probably the most inspiring thing I've seen in the last year from the tech world. So it's hard to say that a phone company is the best tech company around right now whenever you just talk about sending astronauts into space. Yeah. I mean, they put a Tesla in orbit, so I mean,
yeah, Rocket Man.
See, I wasn't even thinking Tesla, but you might be right. It's just I'm trying to think of
the tunnel they're building.
I get my Tesla on Tuesday.
Ooh, you got
so happy about it, dude.
What Model X? I forget what model you get. What model did you get?
Model 3. I got the base model.
Okay.
Do you have your YouTuber plant though? You can't get a Tesla until you have a YouTuber plant.
Yeah, that's true.
A YouTube. Oh god.
The tech YouTuber plant. It's a thing.
I guess I have to drive down to Rockland though, or wherever it's called.
And you got to get your YouTuber glasses too.
What
dude, I don't have any of those.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch to my mic and see how this thing sounds.
Yeah. Do you want me to mute you? I'll mute you for now. Tell me when you're ready.
You can be pro like me and unmute yourself.
Yeah, pro yourself when you be a pro. All right, let's get the next question. Okay. Landon Wilson says, I don't know what flossing is either, but I said flossing is, when you go like this and you go, it's like
the
that
arms behind and the front.
Yeah.
With the hips going back and forth.
If you're new to the chat, or again, jump over to Tech Samurai's channel, subscribe. Let me just give you an update. I wanted them to get 20 today.
I have to see if
it showed 56 to me. He still needs, 15 more? You still need 15 more subscribers. So go over to his chat.
All right. You guys hear me better?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Does it sound decent?
Yeah, sounds better.
Yeah. All right.
I am subscribing. I'm a subscriber number 57, apparently, for Tech Samurai.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Am I
Thank
subscribed?
you.
Let me go look.
I had a little explosion on my subscriptions the last 2 weeks.
What are you at? You have thousands though, right?
I'm at like 2,400 now.
Okay.
But
nice.
So from January, I started my channel in January when I went to CES. So that was kind of like my kickoff. And so from January up until about 3 weeks ago, I had about 500 subs. And I started doing tech videos on TikTok. And within 3 weeks, I'm at like 30,000 followers on TikTok just from tech videos.
Oh, yeah.
I've heard about
this. That's right. I had that conversation with you. That's right.
Yeah, a lot of people really seem to be getting some momentum with TikTok.
Yeah. Now I'm at
I might have to start because I'm still at 57.
Yeah, I mean, now I'm at like 2,400 subscribers, and the last time I did a video on YouTube, I was at 500 subs.
Right.
And Grant's in the house.
Awesome, dude! Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, I made a TikTok page probably like a week or two after it came out, and I know it's a new emerging platform, and a lot of people are finding some success there, but as much as I'm not a picture person for Instagram, I'm not a short video clip person for TikTok. So, but for some people, it really works.
It actually forced me to get really creative and to teach people how to build a water cooling loop in 30 seconds or 60 seconds is not the easiest thing.
Yeah, that's impressive.
So what I actually would do sometimes when it's more in depth, I'll just do like a 3 standard up above because it's portrait. So I have a lot of room above my head on these, portrait videos. And it's just been working out, so every time I look at my channel, I got like 50 or 100 more subs. Like it's pretty crazy.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
All right, guys, what do you think? PS5 price? Just give me a number. Don't go crazy. So I think it's going to be $599 and $499.
$599.
700.
$599 and $649 is my guess.
Yeah.
What about you, Grant?
I got no idea. I don't do any console gaming, man. So I'll go with the popular opinion.
All right. Do you like PS5 design? Reminds me of the Xbox 360. It has a V shape. I actually like it a lot. I think it looks really cool.
I think it looks cool. I mean, it does kind of look like a Motorola surfboard modem, but I mean, I think that it looks cool in its own right.
Yeah, for sure.
I love the fact that they changed up the remotes a little bit.
They needed to do that. I do not like.
They needed to.
PlayStation
Like
remote.
since PlayStation 1, it's been the same.
I think it looks better than the Xbox. The Xbox is just a big black brick.
Square.
So,
Oh, yeah.
like if the internet wasn't making fun of the PS5, I would just independently think it looks pretty cool.
Tom, welcome to the show. Actually, Tom's my newest Patreon supporter, guys. So thank you, Tom, for being on here. And Tom, if anybody else wants to be a Patreon supporter, I should be linked below, I think, isn't it? Oh, you guys don't. Yeah, it is. It's the first link. Click that link. You can help support what I do. So yeah.
I've seen people have been doing that too. I mean, I haven't moved. I know some people do Discord, some people do Patreon, some people do TikTok. I think one of the big keys is just rounding out your platforms, when it comes to YouTube and developing as a brand.
In marketing, there's a term saying that nothing works, but everything works. So it's kind of diversify your reach out there.
If there's a Ferrari edition, I would definitely.
I haven't heard about that. Have you guys?
I haven't heard of anything about
I
that.
don't think it's true.
Sounds cool though.
A what?
It's interesting though, like a TikTok conversion to YouTube. Like you would think you would have to have short form YouTube, right? Like that's the whole attraction of TikTok. And so people like that, if you're trying to bring them with your YouTube channel, like I'd figure they wouldn't like a lot of long form stuff.
Well, it's more like, for example, I did a TikTok video showing how to improve your Wi-Fi reception, in terms of moving the antennas or making sure you're on the right channel. And at the end of the video, basically, I would say, if you want a more in-depth knowledge on this, check out my YouTube channel on it.
See, if I were to make a how to improve your internet connection, it would be a TikTok video of me taking my Xfinity modem and throwing it in the trash.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I did that with the Spectrum modem. Actually, right here.
Adam looks terrible.
My modem, but I was like, this is crap. And so I got the Asus AX6000 and AX3000 as an AI Wi-Fi mesh. So now I can have Wi-Fi 6 signal by my swimming pool outside.
Oh, nice.
I don't know much about routers and all that. All I know is I just got the basic one from the cable company.
So if you saw all these names popping up, guys, that means I won the contest.
Contest?
I don't know.
You got the mood lighting.
I got the purple for you, Greg.
Yeah, it looks good, dude. Looks good. Adam's all lonely. Just turn that little colored light you got on next to you.
I'll turn the other lights off. I'll get
you want me to mute you again and let you unmute yourself?
Where'd it go?
No color is going to help improve that.
I think my kid stole it. It's okay.
Oh wait, here you go.
Yes, thank you. I
He
got
does
it.
have a very clean look.
I mean, if you want to talk about clean, there's literally nothing here.
That's minimalist. That's it.
You had the picture frames to the wall, man. That totally made a difference.
Yeah. Well, this is where I usually do all my video stuff. And the problem is I can't do any depth or put anything on the wall because this is like my living room. So sometimes I actually have to like tear stuff down to make it look presentable. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out a better setup. But this is working better than what you
just built drywall, like 4 pieces of drywall in the corner of my garage and built myself a studio.
Yeah,
So
I'm thinking about doing that myself.
Hey, you only need what the camera sees.
The poets, there you are.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
First is the worst, second is the best. So there you go.
Man, I gotta try it.
I ordered all 250 flavors. That's impressive.
Yeah, I got to figure out which flavors that I want, and I got to pass it on to LeBaron so I can get it sent out. I know there's a lot.
Grant, do you even like? I forget, Grant. Do you like McDonald's? I don't. Were you in the? You were in the chat when we were talking.
If
about
I get
it.
half off, I will eat that all day.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's why.
What's your burger place that you like?
In-N-Out, man. It's
In-N-Out.
California.
What about you, DePoet? Because I know you weren't.
Yeah, I'm in LA. My wife is In-N-Out. I'm a Five Guys. I want to fill.
Five Guys is so good.
Really full by the time I'm done with a burger.
Well,
Whataburger's in Texas, Adam.
Yeah, God, I hate Whataburger. Mostly, I just like Whataburger people because Whataburger people they're like the In-N-Out of the West Coast. It's just here. Everyone's like, oh, Whataburger. Like, it's not that good, guys. It's okay. It's not that good. Five Guys definitely better. And In-N-Out, I like In-N-Out, but their fries are just they're not that. They're not that
fries aren't there.
Five Guys
healthy.
fries with that
For you.
Amazing.
Do you think the PS5 will come with the goodies with headphones and extra charging station?
Absolutely.
I don't think it'll come out with an extra charging station. Headphones, like crappy headphones, maybe not good ones.
Nothing you want to
come
use.
with any of that.
You don't think it will come with headphones? I think it will. I don't think it will come with crappy
Does the
ones.
PlayStation 4 come with headphones?
Yeah, I
It
think
is?
so. Doesn't it come with like the little crappy one-eared one?
How long ago did the PlayStation 4 come out? Like how many years?
2013,
years?
I think.
6 years.
My last console was a Nintendo 64, so
That was a good one to go out.
Here.
Do you play games, right? The Poets.
Yeah, like PlanetSide 2, all the Battlefield games, and Elite Dangerous because I like the space trading type of game too.
Do you play games, Grant?
No, I'm not much of a gamer. I'm boring. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, PlayStation 4 came out end of 2013, beginning of 2014.
Wow.
So yeah, 6-7 years.
Oh,
Can
wow.
someone do me a favor? Even if you don't, I won't bring you on. But can someone do me a favor? If you want, I just want to see if I'm even able to try to bring someone else on. You don't. Again, I won't. If you don't want to come on, don't. But just at least try to load it up because I have so many people. I'm just curious if I can. Does anyone know if I'm able to bring one?
Yeah, you can do up to
I
6.
can do 6. Okay, that's cool. So if anybody wants to be on the show, let me throw that in. You can come on and ask us some questions. You don't have to necessarily hang out for the whole show, but you can come on, just ask a question, and then. But yeah, what's up, Sung Ho and Text Girl? We haven't any females on. Text Girl, you should have came on last time. You didn't. All right. I don't know
I'll
why.
be on for a few more minutes, and then I got to get ready.
Whoa.
What?
You always jump off early, dude. What's more important, us or sleep?
Well, it is 1:45 in the morning here.
Don't show off. You're living in the
Shoot, man, the other night we were on here till what, like 3?
Whoa. Yeah, like 2:30 or something.
God, it was late.
All right, guys. I'll be back on in a minute.
You coming back? You said.
Yeah, I'll be back.
He's going to McDonald's run so he can make it till 3.
I kicked him from the stream, guys.
So check out during the popcorn thing, they were kind of impressed by the growth of your channel and the style of your channel. Is there anything that you started doing differently in the last couple of months?
Well, honestly, I just had a few videos that took off. And it's funny because some people think that I just started making, BlackBerry videos out of like the blue here. But my first actual video I ever made was a BlackBerry Key 1 unboxing video. I actually have the BlackBerry, right here. I mean, I've been a BlackBerry person for absolutely forever. So prior to one actually taking off, I had made like 20. And then one took off, and then I made another one, and then they just kind of took off. And then I was getting so many views from that, people started watching my other content, and then some of my other content started taking off. So it wasn't so much that I really changed anything, it's just something finally sparked interest, and then that kind of spread to other things.
Yeah, that seems like that's how it happens in a way.
Yeah, I was at 4,200 subscribers when I was at CES back in January, and I just hit 19,000 yesterday.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, it was just,
Oh, sorry. You guys good? Sorry.
Yep.
I guess.
All right. Easy Computer Solutions. Welcome, dude. I haven't talked to you in a while. If you want to come on the show, talk a little bit, click that link. It should be in the chat. You can come on live, talk with us. I'll actually drop it again.
Yeah, that whole tech night thing was fun, though. I've never done that before, but I guess normally it's like a one-on-one thing, and I guess they were, having different rounds tonight. So I went out, and I was testing out these new Soundcore earbuds, and I was like, here, let me go. I was walking around the block listening to it, and they're like, yeah, anybody else wants to come in, just send me a message. I'm like, okay, I'll walk right home, and I'll hop in on some of this action.
Yeah, I was thinking of jumping in, but sometimes they start talking about camera equipment, and I don't know much about cameras.
I'm really glad I missed the question about jailbreaking because I know nothing about jailbreaking.
I would have loved to get into that because I had the original iPhone. I'm an Android guy. I had the original iPhone. I hated everything about the iPhone until I jailbroke it. And then I could actually do more for what I wanted to do. And so I felt like I wasn't as restricted anymore. I had more app stores basically that I had access to. I think it was called like Cydia at the time, or Cydia. Cydia.
Yeah.
And
that whole question I would have not been able to articulate much.
Yeah, but now a lot of the jailbreaks are nice. They bring a lot of the Android functionality to iOS. So you kind of get the blend of both. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I was able to customize my iPhone at the time, like you couldn't even tell it was an iPhone. It was really nice. But after the contract with AT&T, I dropped it and went back to Android phone.
That face unlock straight to the home screen's nice.
I did learn something new though, because I didn't realize that if you jailbreak your iPhone, that it voids the warranty. I mean, maybe if you take it in jailbroken.
I think if you make an update, you got to jailbreak it again. I think.
Yeah, you do.
You got to redo the whole thing again.
I remember that. I was on a deployment back in like 2010, 2011, and everybody was jailbreaking their iPhone so they could get free, download all the apps and stuff. And it's like every time iOS would come out with a new update, they would have to, re-jailbreak it.
Exactly.
All right, let me answer this guy's question. San Diego back to normal now. Saw some pictures and restaurants look busy now. I was downtown in Little Italy today, which is like downtown San Diego. It was so busy. It was like a festival or something going on. It's actually kind of scary how many people were out and about. Is it busy where you guys are? LA's probably fairly busy as well.
The traffic's picking up here in LA.
Yeah, traffic's really bad. I mean, it's not awful, but it's a lot worse than it was. What about in San Jose area? Grant?
Yeah, it's picking up definitely. You can see a lot more people out, but we're trying to still stay in place as much as possible.
Yeah,
because and like our city actually has had mandatory masks in place for a while now.
Yeah,
and like people are kind of just doing whatever. So we still only go out when we need to.
What about
wait out for a couple weeks?
What about deep in the heart of Texas?
Business is pretty much back to usual. It drives me crazy though, because I go out and like I went to the grocery store today and it was packed full of people, and me and like maybe 5% of the people were actually wearing masks, and it's like I don't know why people can't do that. But what's driving me crazy, I was telling my wife, because I really want to go to Best Buy. I haven't been there since like March. And it's like the Ulta and the Marshalls and the PetSmart and the Nike store that bookended are all open, but you can still only do curbside pickup for Best Buy.
Yeah. What's Marshalls? Oh, Marshalls. I know Marshalls. Sorry.
Like the discount.
I know. Yeah, like TJ Maxx.
Yeah, there's like 4 or 5 of them, and they're all right there open, and it's Best Buy right smack in the middle, and I can't go in. What
about you, Samurai?
It's been pretty normal through this whole thing for us. We never really had to do a shutdown. We're a pretty small town and stuff. So, I mean, we got a few cases. We went up to like, I think 14 cases, and they're all clear now. So we have coronavirus free right now.
Where are you at?
The very top of California, like North Cal, Crescent City, right above Eureka or Humboldt.
So I'm like I find this every time I go on all these different streams and interact with other people. I feel like I'm the only person from Houston that does tech stuff around here. Like there's so many people
from California.
Yeah, there's so many people on the West Coast, so many people on the East Coast, and it's like, howdy y'all.
You got some Texas folks, man. Where's Harmless Carl?
Yeah, he's Texas.
He's up in Dallas.
Yeah.
Harmless
you got Jay Will out there.
Carl.
I think Forbes Tech is in San Antonio.
Here's a good one. Do you think Galaxy Fold 2 will come with a laptop mode? I think it means DeX mode. It does now, but like built into the actual operating system, so you don't have to hook it up to something else. I don't think it will. What do you do? What about you?
We're talking about
Takata. So you answer first, because you have the Galaxy Fold 1.
Yeah. So are you talking almost like
talking DeX?
Hey, maybe it might. The only thing is, it to me it feels arbitrary, because that's like kind of why I have a Fold, because you can open it up. It's not like using a phone so much where I just want to plug it in and use it as DeX. I mean, I guess maybe. I don't know.
I could say it's definitely going to be there, mainly because like phones like the Note, it's kind of like built in a way. So I think it would cause them more issues just to not include the DeX software with the phone.
I don't think it would be turned off.
I don't think. I think it'll be there too, but I wonder if it's going to be built in so you can just use it without having the tab. Like the tab has it, you can literally just press a button and turn.
That's what I was thinking of, was the desktop mode, because you can.
I don't.
Huawei's got the wireless desktop.
Because with the Tab S6, you can do that with like the desktop mode, and it's pretty cool. But I don't think that will be on the phone. DeX, the desktop mode, I don't think so.
No, that would be too clunky, and all the windows being way too small and all that stuff.
Samsung is forsaking DeX. They don't really talk about it much.
I've been a little bit more lately on my Note 10. I have the Samsung Galaxy Book S right here, and I use it quite often on this because this battery lasts like 3 days. It's ridiculous.
But Samsung themselves, you don't hear them advertising decks at all anymore.
No, they don't.
I think it'll go away eventually, kind of like with the desktop feature that the Windows phones used to have. Of course, Windows phones went the way of the dodo, but it is what it is. So I have a question here about Dragon Ball Z.
Oh wait. Oh yeah. Let me answer that one. Oh yeah. This is Dragon Ball. Yeah, it says, "Will DBS return?" I don't even know Dragon Ball. I've never watched that show.
I'm all about Dragon Ball Z.
I don't know if he means DBZ. I'm not sure what DBS is, but as far as regular Dragon Ball, my favorite character is Gohan. I used to watch that when I was growing up, and then I watched it later on, in life too, with being able to watch reruns. But I haven't watched so much anime here lately.
For those that are DBZ fans, definitely look up Mastar Media on YouTube. He did an incredible 2-part series. The first part was Goku versus Saitama, One Punch Man. And then the season 2 went into like basically Battle of the Gods. It was amazing artwork. Definitely check that out. He basically called it Anime War. So there's anime characters from like all over different anime genres that are in this as well.
That's cool.
It is really intense.
One thing that's funny to me is that Naruto is so huge now, and my kids watch it all the time. But I try to tell them, I said, look, that actually came out like 17 years ago. 16 years ago, like I was downloading that off of torrent when it would come out every week and watching the sub version in like 2004.
Yep.
Do you guys think that I'm going to be a free gift with the Note 20 pre-order?
I don't think you'll be.
You don't think so?
You're not going to jump out of the box?
Yeah, there's going to be a Greggles bobblehead with every one of the notes that sold.
Let me go to this one. So he's asking me about the riots, the protesters. I'm not a political channel. I don't want to get into any of that, to be honest with you guys. But yeah, I have seen it. It's pretty wild and crazy. But I'm a tech channel, and I don't feel like I need to share my opinion on anything with it. So, but I feel bad for everybody involved. Like it's just a bad situation for everyone.
I'm from Buffalo, New York originally. And where the elderly man, was pushed and fell and went through those years, that was across the street from my office that I keep in Buffalo, New York.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so I'm an investment advisor by trade. So I'm actually in LA, and my office is in Beverly Hills, but I fly back and forth. Well, I used to. And
flying was a thing.
Yeah, and so seeing that happen, that hit way too close to home. And I know a number of people that know that elderly gentleman too. Because Buffalo's like this big, everybody knows everybody. So it was.
Yeah.
Favorite movies and movie type. I honestly don't like movies that much anymore. Do you guys like movies still as much? Like I like TV. I don't even watch that many TV shows, but I like TV shows way more than movies now.
Yeah.
I love movies.
Unless it's like a Netflix original movie that comes out that I find interesting, but really movies I don't really watch that's wrong. Like movie theater movies, I'll go watch at a movie theater.
Yeah.
But that's basically the only time I go watch movies.
Well, what kind of movies do you guys like? Like I don't
Action.
I don't like action. That's the one I don't like.
Yeah, I don't like Fast and Furious. Like what? What?
I like the
Marvel run out movies.
What's that?
Good.
What'd you guys say? Sorry, you guys talked at the same time.
I was just saying I like long drawn out movies.
Long drawn. What did you say, DePoets?
I like the Marvel movies.
Marvel. Okay.
Game, those were good. It's got to be big enough for me to want to leave home to go to the theater.
Yeah. Action movies are good for the theater, but I'm pretty sure Bill and Ted's going to change everyone's mind. So
I'm
curious to bring us all back to the theater.
I'm curious to see how things are going to work out with this Brave New World and movie theaters and stuff. I actually did go see a movie at the movie theater 2 days ago.
Still ain't open.
You can go to the movies. It's not open here.
It's not happening here.
We have like an indie one here, like one of those movie tavern ones, and they're only showing older movies. So, I reserved my tickets. There was like 3 people in the theater, and I took my wife to go see the original Batman.
Movie theaters were given permission to open yesterday here in LA County.
Yeah, we wore like our masks.
We were too, man.
Guess I'm coming down to LA.
Yeah. I did just watch the Mandalorian again for the 5th time. I finished that again.
It's a good series.
Yeah.
I have not tried Tam's Burgers. Have you guys tried that?
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
What is he saying? So this is the guy that asked. Tom's the guy that asked about the Galaxy Fold 2 having a laptop mode. So he's saying no, not
Oh,
deck.
so you like talk about like, if you fold it halfway, you can type on it like a laptop.
Oh,
Kind of like the LGB
can you do that? Can you do that now?
No, you can't. You can do something kind of like that with the Z Flip because it's positional. It holds itself open, but the
That's still like a
fold,
phone,
the fold
though.
is not. Yeah, it's either open or closed. It just kind of floats there on like a little spring hinge.
Right.
The Fold is way too floppy.
Yeah, see, there you go. Mine
not
would be
proper
like-
exposition.
Is that your main phone, Grant?
No, but I use it a lot. I
You
use it a lot at
do?
home.
It's
I'll
very
watch like
floppy,
it's
though.
great for like YouTube, like live streams like this, because the top half is like a full video, and the bottom you can comment and look at the comments. So,
Question
it's
for you
great for
guys.
media.
The guys that you have it. So Odyssey and Grant, do you when you're just walking down the street, maybe you don't use it that much, so you're not. But is it comfortable using it? Well, that's the one thing I'm concerned about is walking down the street using the phone. Is it like too super thick? Is it?
No, because it's the thing is it is kind of bulky. Like it's like twice as thick as a normal phone because it folds over on itself. But
Yeah.
because it's so narrow, it holds really well.
yeah, I was scared at first because I thought it was super delicate after all the initial reviews. But once I got it and I started using it, I don't even think about it. I'm not really delicate with it anymore. In the beginning, I was just very like, don't break it, don't press it too hard. But now I'm just use it. I don't even worry about it.
It is built really well. Like I was at first very like fragile and like but it really is built solid.
Yeah, I think the Fold 2 is going to just look so much better with the bigger screen on front. I think it's going to be a lot more easier for people to use.
It's
a
like
lot more people will find better use of it.
It's like I think it's gonna be a total refinement. I think it's gonna fix everything, not everything, but a lot of things that people didn't like about the first one.
If they get the Z Flip hinge in this thing, it'll be a lot better. And it's really thick and it's pretty heavy, so I wouldn't undermine the thickness and the bulk.
Is it heavier than an iPhone 11 Pro Max?
I think there's only like 20 grams difference. I think the 11 Max is actually like 20 grams heavier, if I remember off the top of my head.
That's crazy. The free gift for the Note 20. I did a video on this, like my speculation. I think it's going to be the new Bud Lives. That's
probably the new Bud. Yeah,
I figure it's going to be the Buds Plus.
I wouldn't be surprised by that either.
Only because it's Samsung.
They just got to give those things away and get it in everyone's hands, just like the AirPods, man. If they're gonna compete with AirPods, just give it away and get it into everybody's hands.
Yeah.
I think the Buds are better than freaking Apple's AirPods.
Yeah, but no one's gonna buy it on their own,
Pros,
so you gotta just give it away with the phone.
A wireless version. I don't know. Sure. I want everything to be wireless. I don't want anything to be corded. What is this? In 3 to 5 years, you guys see your what?
Me at Five Guys for lunch. No, Dragon Ball Super. Okay, I was wondering what the S stood for. I didn't actually watch Dragon Ball Super. I watched the original Dragon Ball and I watched Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Super.
They kind of lost me once they got beyond that.
This isn't a question. This is a statement, but we're going to turn it into a question. Sung Ho just ate dinner. He lives in Korea. So let us know what you ate, Sung Ho. Curious. What did you guys have? I had Shake Shack. What did you have? Let's go with Samurai first.
I had Dairy Queen today.
Would you
bomb.
like a burger or like fry?
I had a burger. I had the flamethrower burger or something like that.
I tell you what, Dairy Queen has some surprisingly really good hamburgers.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Most
people just go there for the blizzards, but their food's all right.
Grant, what'd you have?
We had leftover Korean takeout.
Oh, nice.
That was really good last night. We haven't had takeout in a while, so that was
Good.
really good.
Nice.
What about you, DePoets?
Trader Joe's barbecue chicken pizza.
Oh, nice. What about you, Odyssey?
I had some Tex-Mex. I had some salsa, some queso, and beans, rice, cheese enchilada. It was delicious.
Cool. I am actually very excited for the Surface Duo. That's Microsoft's dual display smartphone. But it got delayed. Is it delayed? If I remember, till 2021.
Yep.
I don't know how long it's delayed. I know it was originally slated for like holiday season, basically of this year. But I've heard rumors that it's been pushed back some.
And welcome to the stream, Nicole. I said that right? Nicole, yeah. I said it right. All right. If you're curious, Ernesto loves comedy and action movies. Sounds like a dating show.
Warlock long walks on the beach.
I tell you what, I can relate. I go on binges every once in a while where I'll like go watch all the old horror movies, but it won't be during horror movie season. It'll be in like April. I'll just sit there and watch like Friday the 13th, like 1 through 12.
Oh wait, I clicked on the wrong thing. I think movie theaters will die too, actually, in the next 5 years.
I think maybe like what we see as big mainstream ones, maybe, but there's always at least going to be a place for those things. People love to go sit down and watch movies.
Drive-in movies, man. Drive-ins are making their comeback.
I'm not excited for this because I don't like action hero stuff. But are you guys excited for this?
Oh,
I am.
Yeah.
Wait, better question is, how many guys do you guys have HBO Max? Yes or no? I do.
I just got a free month of it with this Tab S6 Lite that I haven't activated yet.
I got a free trial of that too.
What about you?
Haven't activated yet.
What about you? No.
Nah.
Free trials and no, and thumbs. Okay.
Yeah, I would set it up.
Actually, yes, I am going to pay for it only because, and I'm excited to pay for it because Doom Patrol, the first 3 episodes of the new season is going to be on it.
What show?
Doom Patrol.
I don't know.
They can charge me $50 for that first month. I don't care. Doom Patrol on HBO Max.
What do you guys think of OnePlus phones? For me, I think they're. I think I talked to. I talked to you about it. Tech Odyssey. I think they're like I forget what analogy I use. They're like really well spec'd out phones, but like they don't feel the most premium. Does that make sense?
Yeah, they've made improvements. Like I had a OnePlus 6T, the 7 Pro. I've seen some other ones before then, and yeah, they always put all the nice stuff under the hood. But it's like, here's this sports car that it doesn't have the heated seats. It has some like cheap polyester seats. I don't want to say that it's cheap, but it just doesn't feel on the same level as an iPhone or a Samsung. But they're like getting much closer now.
No, I think this OnePlus 8 Pro is, and I just don't think people want to pay for it.
Yeah.
Like it's very nice. It feels really good. It feels like a Samsung phone, honestly. And they got all the features this time, and people don't want to pay for it. I get the OnePlus 8 because why would you get a OnePlus 8? Because you've got a 7T, 7 Pro. But the 8 was just there for the carriers, and this 8 Pro, it's really nice. And it's less than a Samsung phone. It's got all the features, and the camera is improved. So, they gave all the nerds what they wanted, and so are you going to pay for it is the question.
Yeah, I think when they get into that price range, then you're looking at people like me that I'm willing to pay a bit more and just get a flagship Samsung phone at that point. So I think OnePlus needs to they found a niche and they should have stayed in it. And I think they're going to kind of lose out by.
Yeah, I don't think it should cost that much either. I don't want to pay that, but everyone asked for all those features and they gave it to them, right? And now they're still undercutting Samsung, but people are still complaining. So I think people need to kind of think about that a little bit.
Yeah.
I think it's definitely worth the money. I think people just don't perceive the value in the brand name because it's always been like cheaper. So it's one of those things where it's like a tangible worth. I think that it's worth the $9.99. It's just the willingness for somebody to go spend that.
Right.
Is I think what's missing.
I think they took the leap to get on Verizon this year, right? So they went T-Mobile. Now you got on the U.S.'s biggest carrier in Verizon. So they're trying to expand in the U.S. by doing that, and they kind of shot themselves in the foot because they put the 8 out there for the carriers and try to expand that U.S. footprint, but they can't keep up with the demand. And so that's hurting themselves with the mainstream, and it's hurting themselves with their core audience, which is all the tech nerds, right? So that's interesting.
When I described it and I was talking to people, I feel like the 8 Pro was kind of like playing Nintendo and you're playing with the Punch Out and you get that special button for the uppercut. I feel like the 8 Pro, I don't think they expected it to be a huge seller, but it was just that first punch to let them know like, hey, we're here, we can compete on this level, and it takes a little bit of that sticker shock off. So then when we see a $9.99 OnePlus next year, it'll be more acceptable.
Yeah. I just think this year was all about expanding footprint here in the U.S. That's it.
Are you guys going to get the S7 or S7 Plus tablet?
It looks good. I don't know if I want to pay that much for an Android tablet, but it looks good.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the price on it. What are they expecting for that?
I saw like $799 minimum starting price.
Yeah, I have a hard time when they fork out that much money, even if it's worth it. I mean, it's just Android tablets just don't carry that price tag.
Yeah, I think Apple just got the tablets down so well.
I'm still rocking the 2015 iPad Pro, 12.9, and I've had no reason to upgrade that thing. It's a beast.
Makes
Yeah,
sense.
they were great back then too. So.
Do you guys prefer the S series, the Note series, or the Fold series? I'd probably say the Note series, even though I don't use the pen. I'm more excited for the Fold this year, though. But what about that's
There
the
you
Note?
go.
Yeah,
Same
no,
phone. That's what I'm on.
no.
Nope.
What about you, Grant? Grant, what about you?
S, Note, or Fold? I like the Fold.
What
I
about
really
you?
like this Fold.
What about you, Adi?
That's going to be a really interesting question for me because it depends on what this top tier Note looks like this year. Because if they can get the Fold price to come down a little bit and the Note price, if it goes up a little bit, that margin there, I would just go for the Fold.
Yeah. Speaking of the Fold, do you think it's the future of phones? I think it is. I think I think every phone will fold some way or other. I mean, you'll still be able to like candy bar phones, but do you guys think it's the future of phones?
Yeah.
I did an unboxing, kind of a behind the scenes unboxing with Justine, Jenna, and John Redinger in the Samsung Experience store when the Z Flip came out. And we all were kind of in agreement saying that we all want bigger displays, but we want smaller things in our pocket.
Yeah.
So that's where that market for that folding phone, really comes to play.
I have a good one.
That's the interesting thing about the smaller in the pocket because, I would think if you have smaller pockets, right, smaller areas to put it in, that would be beneficial. But the way they are right now, they're just so thick that even if you had a smaller, tighter pocket, even if you folded it, I think it would still be uncomfortable. So if they can kind of get it down, but right now,
I don't think they're necessarily the future just yet because, like what Grant says, is that they're too bulky and there are too many compromises. I mean, it's nice that they put the screen on the front with the fold and then you can open it up. But I told people before, like half the time, I get tired of opening it all the time. It's not always convenient to just keep opening it and closing it. So I'll just use the little screen on the front and not even be taking advantage of it. So they're going to have to make things smaller and deal with the modularity a little bit more before I think it becomes a real big thing for everybody.
Yeah, I think that's what they're doing with the Fold 2, though. Like the bigger screen on the front, I think it's going to solve that problem right there, using it as a phone still without opening up to the tablet size.
Yeah.
So bring the microphone a little bit closer to you if you can, because when you talk, sometimes it breaks up. It doesn't break up, but it seems like it cuts out.
Better?
Maybe. K Diddy, not P Diddy, but K Diddy wants to know who the hell you guys are and what you do.
Wow.
TJ's questions he added to it. In 3 to 5 years, where do you guys want to see your channels going? Up. What about you guys?
I want to be monetized. Definitely.
I got monetized last week.
Oh, congratulations,
man.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. Vasik, welcome to the show. Fold 2 Tom Brown edition is going to be epic. $3,000 Dutch flag. But what will be in the box? The Fold 1 had free buds. I think you're going to get the same. Yeah, but I think that's going to get Bud Pluses. Any expectations of under display front camera for the Note 20 Plus? No.
That's next year.
No. Ask Tom, Surface Duo is interesting, but specs are way back. They should come up with a hinge that can flip the other screen outward like the Q-Tech 9000 did in the day. Don't you think? I don't even know what the Q-Tech 9000 looks like. I have to look that up. Do you guys know what that looks like?
Isn't that laptop that had like the hinge that kind of came up and then folded around and came back down?
Q-Tech 9000. Oh, yeah. Okay. It's like old school.
I probably know what it is.
It's you're right, but if they're the thing is, if they're delaying this, they're not going to put a snap, especially almost like a year or 6 months. They're not going to put a Snapdragon 855 in, or whatever it was, 45. What was Snapdragon 855?
I think they were talking 855.
I don't think they're going to do that. But at the same time, if this thing's super cheap, maybe you'll still want. I don't know.
I don't think the word super cheap is going to be attached to it, but I think they will upgrade the internals if it's pushing it back.
It's going to be for the diehard Microsoft fans, man.
Yeah. But it runs Android though, so
Yeah, but they'll buy a lot. You know, they're since Windows Phone went under, they'll buy the hardware.
You think Xbox should come out with a phone? Like
No.
Xbox phone? No, you don't like that idea?
Gaming phone.
Flat or curved, guys? I'm flat.
I like curved. I'm one of the few that actually like curved. I don't have a lot of the false touch problems, and I like the look, and it actually makes it feel more comfortable to hold. Makes it more narrow.
It does make it more narrow. I agree with that.
Yeah, I like the way that the curved edge displays look, and ergonomically, like Grant says, they're easier to hold on to. But in like actually using them, I prefer the flat ones. So I can go either way. I like both of them for different reasons.
I think a more subtle curve, like the Note 10 here. Like I do get the occasional bad touches, but I like the feel of it in the hand. So maybe if it was just more subtle to its curve, then I'd be happy.
Like the early Samsung phones had that massive curve. Even like the S7 Edge is
Awful.
a pretty big curve compared to now. There's a huge distortion in those.
The 7 Pro, the OnePlus 7 Pro last year had a pretty aggressive curved edge.
Yeah.
What's your favorite tech other than phones? We had this question a couple of days ago. I said smart home stuff like lights and doorbells and security cameras. What about you guys?
That's a good extra thing. I like that. Smart cars like Tesla. That's going to be great. I'm so excited.
Mine's all computer hardware.
There you go.
I used to be into the computer hardware stuff back when I was building more like home theater PCs, which was not cool back in the day. So it's cool now. But I like audio stuff.
Cool.
Yeah, that's all my phone background. Building computers ever.
I used to have. Oh no, I didn't. I had the first generation of Google. What was it? It wasn't called Nest. What was it? It's called Google Wi-Fi. My father-in-law has Nest Wi-Fi, and I don't know. I haven't noticed. I don't test his speeds all the time, but he hasn't complained about it, which is good.
Here's an interesting question. So this will kind of determine our age in terms of the PC builders. Let's see who's older than me. My first PC that I built was a 486 DX2, 33 megahertz, 12 megs of RAM.
Was it a Cyrix?
Yeah.
That was the first one I ever built, a 33 megahertz Cyrix. I think it was a 386, 386 or 486, but it was 33 megahertz, and I had a whopping 4 megabytes of RAM.
There we go.
See, my first computer. I mean, I remember the 486s, but I didn't have one. The first computer I had a Pentium 200 MMX.
Oh, you're young.
No, I'm 40. I'm 40 years old. I'm not young.
I think I was buying them at those specs. I was building them at the Pentiums, but I think my first recollection was learning Logo on an Apple IIe. So,
man, I remember.
Yep.
I remember
myself on that one.
Oldest modem was like a 14.4 baud modem. There was a data fax sound card, like all built into one.
Or when you had your computer built into the keyboard and you hooked it up to the TV, those Tandies and Commodores.
You know what? It was one of the coolest things I ever got that someone gave to me was an old laptop computer. Not the laptop, but the laptop PC. It Compaq made it, and it was like a box with the handle on it.
It had the handle on it, right?
Yeah. And the keyboard would come off, and I had an orange monochrome screen that would pop up. It had a 10 megabyte hard drive on it.
Man, balling. That thing was expensive back then.
Robert, I don't think so. I think it's just going to be 4,500 for the Note. I'm assuming you're talking about the Note because that's the rumor for the Note series. Phones are too expensive. Do you ever see them going down in price?
See, I think phones are more affordable than ever. Flagships are really expensive, but
yeah,
the mid.
Yeah, you're right. Well, I don't know if they're. Yeah. Because you could get an iPhone back in the day. You were locked into a contract, but you could get an iPhone for what, $199 and $299 or something like that.
People always explain it like in relation to computers and desktops, right? There'll always be that high-end $1,000 desktop or whatever, right? And then everything underneath. So same with phones. It's commoditized at that point where you always have all the price points, but you always have that really high-end price just to set that bar.
Yeah, you can get a $149 Chromebook, or you can get a $3,500 MacBook.
Yeah,
you can get a $99 Blue phone, or you can get a $2,000 Samsung.
Is Blue still a thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Still, kind of.
Do any of you guys have the Google Wi-Fi?
Have what?
The Google Wi-Fi?
My father-in-law has it. I set it up for him, I don't know, 2 months ago, a month ago. And like I said, he likes it. What do you have now?
I'd say a regular product. I'm just wondering, like, because there's the
Bring your
Setup 3 at my
Bring your
Walmart
microphone
right now
closer.
on discount for like 100 something, like 120.
Yeah.
No, it's 60. I think 120 for 3 or 60.
They've had
I think
some
it's like
deals on the
60 bucks
Google
for
Nest that
3.
you get without the mesh access points.
Right.
I had the actual Google Wi-Fi router. I never had the mesh stuff, but I think most of the mesh stuff is pretty good if you want to extend your range.
Yeah. It potentially could. We don't know for sure, but the rumor is it might have the new fingerprint sensor, which basically just gives you a larger area to unlock your phone. We'll see if it does. I'm
just glad they've improved it over the
Grant, you know something we don't?
No, I'm just saying. I
well.
I hope Samsung improves their fingerprint scanners.
Oh, I hate it. Some people.
It's been getting better. Honestly, it's been getting better. The first iteration was pretty bad, but it's been getting better. But it's not like the one OnePlus Fast or anything. But then you start questioning security and all that and whatever.
See, I've never really had a problem with mine though.
Oh man, when I got my first S10 Plus, it was having to apply like 20 pounds of force to get the thing to recognize my finger. Even then, if it would work, and it's gotten a lot better.
Oh yeah, the S10, that one was like really slow too. Like I had it, I put my finger on it and it opened up really slow compared to my Note. My Note does really well with it now. Besides when my finger's wet and stuff, it's supposed to read it when it's wet. It doesn't read it when my
TMI, dude. TMI.
Oh my
He's talking about whenever he gets soda on it at McDonald's.
Oh, is that what he's talking about? I don't care about Huawei phones, but will we ever get them back here in the States? I'm assuming you're asking.
Probably.
I'm sure one day.
Eventually.
Not in the future.
Depends on this next election. We'll see.
Nicola
when Trump's not president.
letter. I never had a Note phone, only S line, S10 Plus. Currently, would you recommend the Note series overall over the S? It's generally a better phone, not like massively, especially in the last few years, but I think it's a better phone. Don't you guys think? Like, even if it's
it's finally tuned compared to it. It's more tuned than the S line.
Yeah. The Note's always the more refined phone for the S line. So that's really what it was.
Well, I think this year more than ever.
I think it's funny.
10 from this 20.
I think it's funny how we've switched, because it used to be that the Note was the one that would introduce all the features, and now the S line introduces the features and the Note refines them.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think Samsung's going to do VR again, like really push it again until Apple, if Apple ever does something with it. But Oculus seems to be running the ball with it a little bit lately. It seems like, I don't follow it that much, but from what I've seen, it's pretty popular with that. I also think PlayStation 5 is, because it was in PlayStation 4. I think PlayStation 5 is really going to push the envelope with it as well. I don't think Samsung's going to jump back into it, like I said, until Apple does. What do you guys think?
I think they're more focused on AR. Like I actually bought my Samsung TV with using my Note 10 Plus with the AR. I was able to actually look at my wall and see the TV and how big it would be. And it was exact. So I bought it from there.
That's really cool.
That's cool.
Oh, he's just stating.
I like goggles though. Like watching Netflix on those, pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. I mean, that's the thing though, is like VR is cool and AR is practical. So until they can find a way to make VR practical, and they got out ahead of the curve, thinking it was going to be the next big thing, and then it just went whoop, and
I love it. Instead of watching my TV on her phone at night when people are trying to sleep, I can just put the goggles on, just lay there.
In your log cabin.
Oh yeah, it's the best. Peaceful, no kids in it.
I feel you. Any news about any improvement of ultra thin glass? No. Have you guys heard anything? But they're going to use that supposedly on. Oh wait, no, they're not using it on.
They talked about it, and then they said that it's not going to be in the new Fold.
Yeah, it's true. Let's see. No, it doesn't. I've seen it in person. It just looks kind of awkward. It's too skinny and tall.
Yeah, I've seen it on.
I like it. I'm in the minority, but I'm a Sony guy, so
I've seen it.
I'm actually excited for it.
You are excited.
It's cool.
I think they finally may have gotten the cameras right, because if you look at all the reviews, this is probably the first time since I can remember that a Sony phone has universally gotten good reviews.
It's funny because
Sony
cameras
maybe they pump more money into the marketing for that, but still, there's a lot of people with a lot of integrity saying this thing is really good, and they really made some strides in the camera. So,
yeah, I saw TK Bay and Juan Bagnall were really, really pushing it and showing off some of the features, and they're saying basically it's the real deal.
That's cool.
I was running Odyssey. Do you feel the difference in the screens? I know I asked you this on Twitter earlier, but like, have you felt like a difference between your Fold and your Flip?
In what way?
Like, since the thin glass and all that, do you feel a difference in the screen quality?
Actually, yes. And I meant to get back to you on that. It does feel a little bit more dense. Like the surface density doesn't feel like the Fold. You can tell that it doesn't feel like glass. And the Z Flip definitely doesn't feel like glass either, but it's kind of like maybe a little bit more dense. The surface density, I think, it feels slightly tangible, like different.
Let me do an update. Remember, if you subscribe to Tech Samurai, he needs 10 more, 11 more, right? You're at 60. How many do you need? 71?
Yeah.
11 more subscribers, and he will floss dance live. So do it.
Subscribe.
Live, guys. Live.
Subscribe, guys.
Gonna have to see what it looks like doing it, though.
Mhm.
Tell me, all right, just get on TikTok because since we started, I'm up like 60 subscribers.
That's crazy, dude.
That's crazy. Maybe I need to invest in that tomorrow.
Live video.
Yeah, I think I need to invest in TikTok too. I told my wife I'm never gonna get on that. She's
Is there a
watching
link
TikTok
right to
videos
your channel
all the
in
time.
your? Is there a link to your TikTok channel? Is there a link to your YouTube channel right in your TikTok profile?
I think I did put one there. Yeah.
Because how would they know you have a YouTube channel?
I have a question with regard to your TikTok and your YouTube. So you said that you've got all these new subscribers that are coming over. Is that translating into a great bump in views as well?
It is. Yeah. And my watch time is going up, like mainly because they're specifically going to YouTube, typing my name in to see my videos.
That's great.
So and even like my Instagram, I have a link for my Instagram there, like that tripled my Instagram viewers, and I'm not even like posting much there.
Dude, I'm at like 20 followers on Instagram too. I just opened that though like 2 days ago, so that's pretty good.
So I decided to kind of make sure, like, because I want to just be presented as tech. So, the Instagram is there, the TikTok is obviously there, the YouTube is there, Twitter, my tech Twitter account. So they're just kind of spreading out to learn more about what I'm doing, and they just like my style, So
There you go, man.
It's more of like all how-to videos as well. So I'm not like trying to stay on the trend of this is the latest news in tech. I don't want that. I want people to 2 years later still want to go to my videos and say, oh, that's how I deal with overclocking or my router or stuff like that.
So some evergreen content.
Yeah, continuously good content.
Yeah, I think I need to do a little bit more how-to videos and stuff just for that reason alone. For like later on, people can look into it and be still getting views on certain videos.
Still, my biggest viewed video is teaching people how to use folding at home to help fight the virus. That's my best video right now, constantly, almost every single week, most views.
All right. So Albert's asking how much tech do you purchase as opposed to getting it for free? We had this question last time. I think I would say maybe about 90% of the stuff that I talk about is I've got for free, probably. It doesn't change my opinion of it, if good or bad. Whatever. I'm just, if I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. And then that's pretty much it. What about you guys? Percentage of stuff you have in your channel?
For me, it depends. Like if it's phones, maybe like 40% of the phones that I actually get, the rest of them I kind of buy.
Right.
But whenever it comes to like earbuds and speakers and, portable battery banks and stuff, that stuff's usually just sent to me to review.
Yeah. Cool.
That's going to be the coolest thing about this too. I would love to review stuff.
You'll get
the majority of stuff I get, I buy. If I get it, I'll disclose it. But that's few and far between.
I can't.
Yeah, like
accessories are free. Speakers and all that stuff is all free. But phones, I'll get an occasional phone, but most of it I buy.
Yeah, phones is a hard one to crack.
Yeah, TCL reached out to me recently, just saying, "Hey, we might send you some stuff," and I'm like, "Okay," but I have no idea what they were talking about, though. To be honest. Cool. Yeah.
They all send you their newest TV.
These new TCL phones are pretty decent. I just got the TCL 10L the other day, which I've got sitting right here. I was wrapping up my Note 10 Lite video, so now this one will be going out on the shelf sometime probably middle of next week. But I already reviewed the 10 Pro. I'm pretty darn happy with them for what they bring to the table for the price.
I was impressed with what TCL had at CES 2020. They had a lot of really interesting things available. So
yeah, I've seen a lot of stuff on
Yeah.
I've got the 10 Pro
That looks sick.
right now.
They're
I think what
foldables
they're
good.
bringing for the U.S. retail market is pretty good. If you had no idea what's going on internationally, you would say this is an awesome phone and it's well worth the money. But if you had any clue what's going on internationally, you would probably second guess that. But I think for what they're bringing in the U.S. retail market, it's very good.
Yeah, if you look at like Xiaomi and Oppo and Redmi and all these other brands, that they make some much more powerful and elaborate stuff, even cheaper than the 10 Pro.
Yeah. If you cared about no warranty and no actual phone support and all that stuff, then yeah, they're better options. But U.S. retail, I think they're going right up against Motorola right now, and they're bringing some pretty good stuff.
First PC was a Pentium 4. But I remember when I got my first Pentium, it was the very first Intel Pentium. It was a 75 megahertz 586 processor.
Do you remember how much you paid? I think my first one was $1,000, and then the monitor was like $500.
Oh Lord.
Oh man, I don't even.
Everything's $1,000. Remember that.
Yeah,
The high end
Just
stuff is always
price
1,000, no matter
nowadays.
what it is.
it was a Sony Vaio.
Oh, the Vio stuff, the Sony stuff is always crazy.
When like used cars for like around $1,000. You know, you can get a decent car for $1,000.
40s is the new 30s. Stop playing, Greg. You're still young. I guess. Yeah, but then like life
That means
goes.
I'm a baby.
Life expectancy is what 75, give or take, and that's like right around the corner. It's crazy.
That's what it looks like. Shoot.
It's way too fast. I never had a Commodore. Did you guys?
I had an Atari.
Yeah, I had the Atari XE.
I had a Commodore.
I never had it.
My buddy had a Commodore, and he loved that thing to death.
Mhm.
All right. Let's see what else we got
What's a
here.
Commodore?
It's a
What's a computer?
It's go look for those shirts that they have in like, with Polaroid on them. They'll have Commodore on one of those things.
Yeah,
What do you
it's
guys
this big
think of the
keyboard
Pixel?
you plug
You guys
into
think
your-
of the Pixel phone.
All the kids that I see wearing Polaroid shirts, I'm asking them, do you know what that even is? Half of them actually don't know.
Do you even know how to develop a
Dude,
Polaroid?
how did that become a
Yeah.
thing though? Polaroid shirts.
It's vintage. It's vintage.
I tell you what,
There's got to be a Commodore one out there.
it had Nintendo cartridges nowadays and had to like slap on them and blow in the cartridge and get the cleaning solution and the Q-tips just to try and get your game to play, they would give up.
I saw a flask that was a Super Mario Kart cartridge, and it was actual flask, so you could pour alcohol in it.
Oh, that's sweet.
Urban Outfitters had it.
All right, so I'm assuming at least 4 of us here played the original Nintendo. What was your favorite?
Whoa. See, I have older siblings that are like old as hell. So
Wait, how old?
Watch yourself there.
How old is Samurai? How old's your oldest sibling?
40.
Oh, that's not.
Okay.
See,
Not old, but you know what I mean.
Go ahead. What's your question, Odyssey?
What was everybody's favorite original Nintendo game?
Contra.
I like Bubble Bobble and Mega Man.
Oh, well, was a good one.
Oh, Tech Mobile, Super Tech Mobile.
Only thing I
Super
can
Mario I
think of is
played
like
a
Mario.
lot. Super Mario Contra, yeah.
Blades of Steel was damn good.
Double Dragon.
Did you like Blades of Steel?
Yep.
That was a good one.
Fight. Gloves.
What do you guys think of the Pixel phones? I think that
Great
so let's
camera
take-
quality.
what's one thing you like? What's one thing you don't like? So for me, I think it's going to be the same. Love the camera quality.
Yeah.
The displays are too dim. They've always been too dim for me.
Mhm.
Yeah. I love the phones. I just hate the battery life.
Yeah, I can get okay battery life with it. At
Yeah,
least
I've been able to get okay battery. Man, you've got the
I don't
worst
like the
battery in
bezels.
that Pixel 4 I saw. It was like 2 hours maybe.
I know. And
That's not good.
I was making people so mad. I was like, look, I'm only getting like 2 hours and 45 minutes, 3 hours and 15 minutes of screen on time. I'm like, I just
I
can't do it.
scratched out 5 hours on the small
yeah, I
one
was getting
somehow.
5 too.
But-
I was getting 5.
That's
Did y'all get the
But I
last-
think you go harder on yours than I probably do. I'm more like 9 to 5 office life. So I'm not during the week. I'm not killing my phones.
Mm.
Yeah, I do everything on my phone, and I have great battery life. Like it lasts me all day. Still,
Which one?
What are you using?
Pure. What does that mean? I recorded computer programs on tape by night.
Oh,
They
tape recorder.
data on the radio. You recorded it and you had your program. No idea what program. What does that mean? I don't even get it. Do you understand that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so you basically had like a tape drive, like one of those like
Yeah.
magnetic tape drives that would record everything digitally, basically.
I only had one of those one time.
Yeah.
That's like way back in the day.
Years ago when I worked at Citigroup, we used to back up everything to
Mhm.
tape drives, and they had tons of storage space. Like those tape drives, even today, I mean, it's relatively inexpensive for how much storage space you get on those tape drives.
Who is a tech YouTuber you would want to have dinner with and why? Go ahead, Samurai.
I don't know if I want to have dinner with any tech. Yeah, Greg. There you go. Right there, Greg. So we could talk about McDonald's and get my half off.
What about you, Grant?
The only right answer is Greg here, but if I had to choose a close second,
Would you say second?
if you had to say a close second, I'm not fanboying out over that kind of stuff. I don't know. I think actually I met Max Lee because he's up here too, and he's. I think after this whole situation's done, I think we'll probably go grab a beer somewhere. So
Nice.
definitely Max. He's a cool guy.
I was supposed to. Well, let me tell you. So I've kind of told this story before, but it was like I was in for the Samsung event in San Francisco last year, and he's like, "Dude, we're supposed to hang out," and like, I'm literally laying in bed at this point. We were supposed to hang out earlier. It's like 3 a.m. or something. He's like, "You ready to hang out?" He's like, "Let's meet up at a bar." I'm like, "Dude, I'm ready to sleep." What about you, Odyssey?
If I were to have dinner with
It's not like a romantic dinner. It's just dinner.
probably Mr. Mobile, so I could listen to him order off the menu for me.
What about you, DePoets?
Just before the lockdown, Justine and Jenna and I, we went to a Cheesecake Factory, and we had so much freaking fun. They just had me laughing. So I wouldn't mind doing that again. But for somebody new, definitely Steve, Gamers Nexus, because I want to have some questions.
I think I'd do Flossie. I met him once. He seemed really funny and stuff, and I think I'd do him. Not do him. Have
You heard it here. He would do Flossie.
right when I'm sick because I'm like such a dirty. I'm like dirty jokes all the time. Like, I came on dirty. Do you think the new Note Plus will come with a larger fingerprints? We kind of already talked about that. Oh, I don't think it'll have tempered glass, but I do think it'll have film.
Yeah, it's not going to come with a tempered glass screen protector. Samsung's
I would not be taking anything off that if it came with any kind of film or anything. I'm not touching it.
Yeah, especially with the cold.
What's up, Tony? Welcome to the show. Let me throw this out there, guys. If you do want to come on and ask us a question live, I'll put the link in there. Just click that link and you can come on and talk live. I'll queue you up.
I'm fixing to make space because I need to get to sleep since it's 2:30 in the morning.
Oh yeah, you're in Texas, huh?
Yeah, it's fun. I came on here and hanging out, and I was like, "Good gosh, it's almost 3 again."
Well, before you go now or later, would you say?
I'll give you 4 more minutes.
Okay, before you go though, make sure you subscribe to Tech Odyssey's channel. He's got a channel and puts out videos all the time, lots and lots of videos. Tech for your needs. Greg is becoming the midnight owl. It's true.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting rid of my Note 10 Plus for the Fold 2, but without the S Pen, I'm gonna have to have both. Ooh, do you guys have a solution for him?
Just use the Fold 2 and you'll be perfectly happy.
You heard it here first, guys.
I'm getting the Note 20 Plus. I gotta have an S Pen. I'm so used to it. I'm one of the rare people that use the pen.
Do you use it at McDonald's? I had to throw McDonald's in because I love it so much.
The better question is, why do you want to get rid of your Note 10 Plus?
Ooh,
It's a great phone, actually.
That's my issue.
Thought-provoking question.
I would keep the Note 10 Plus.
Get the Galaxy Fold 2. Oh no,
Yeah,
but you're probably on a.
Look,
are you on
if you got the money to do it, right? But I'm
Yeah,
kind of
you-
curious why you really want to get rid of that Note 10 Plus. It's a good phone.
Yeah, I'm getting rid of it to get the Note.
I'm curious about because some people say that the S Pen is like indispensable in their day-to-day life. I've tried, and I just never really use it that much, and just get to the point where it stays in the phone all the time. I mean, you use it like all the time?
Yeah, I use it for like every day. I use my phone for everything. So like editing my videos, I pull the pin out. It's a lot easier on my phone. I used it for school and stuff. Oh, great for that. My notes in class, perfect. And then like it just works with everything I do on a daily basis. So most people just don't use it because they use their phone as like a normal phone, but I use it for more than just a phone.
And yeah, I see. I mean, they keep making them, so I assume that it's really important to some people. But for me, I've just never been able to integrate it into my daily use.
Yeah, I use
horrible penmanship, so I can't use it.
No, yeah, mine's bad.
Do you guys use a battery powered lawnmower? I don't.
My father does. He loves it.
If you have a small yard, and some of the newer ones, the batteries are much, much better, then, I mean, you can get through mowing your yard. But if you've got a large yard, you better have an extra battery.
Yeah, he's got 4 batteries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The batteries are great.
But they're the same batteries as like his other power tools too, though. So that's kind of nice.
Eddie's question, no, I don't have any companies that send me a phone and say I can't say anything about it. Because at that point, if that's the truth, then they would be paying you.
Yeah, if somebody sent me something and said I couldn't say anything bad about it, I would tell them don't send it to me.
In that case, it's probably bad. And enough people would say it's bad.
Yeah. We do need a mod in this chat. If you want to be a mod and I trust you, I don't know. How can I make someone a mod and trust them? Do you guys have any? I don't know. If you want to be I don't know. If you want to be if you want to be a mod, you need to subscribe to Tech Samurai, first of all.
Yes. Verified subscriber.
Let's check how many he's got. Still got 61. He needs 10 more. You need to subscribe. And you also need to email. Shoot me an email right now, gregglestv@gmail.com, and tell me why you should be a moderator.
Give it to Lewis, Tech for Your Needs. That guy's in everyone's chat. He'll do a good job. Yeah, he's everywhere. He'll probably do a good job for you.
Tech.
You can hop in and take my spot. I gotta hit the hay before, next thing I know, it'll be 4:00 in the morning.
I always ask you this question. Do you want me to kick you, or do you want to make your way out yourself?
No, I found my way here on my own. I'll leave on my own. Thank you very much.
I love how you have a new saying each time. Like, I'm a grown man. I found my way.
You just pass out on stream, Adam. Just pass out on stream.
Yeah, I'll just take my laptop in there and put it next to the bed and be like, all right, I'm just gonna sit here and talk till I pass out.
Just turn the lights out and just pass out.
I'm sure you played World of Warcraft, right?
What's that?
Did you play World of Warcraft?
Oh, way back in the day. I used to play Warcraft 3 extensively.
Oh, that one, yeah. See, you should be used to all these late nights of just.
Yeah. I used to be ranked on the North American server on Warcraft 3 on 2v2 arranged teams top 40.
Oh, damn. Okay.
I played a lot.
Before you go, answer this question. You could change your daily phone. What would it be? One thing you would change about your phone, what would it be?
Bigger battery.
Well, he said a small thing. What's a small thing?
Slightly bigger battery. Slightly bigger battery.
God, I don't know what I would change. Something small. I don't know.
I would change the ring around the Note 10 Plus's camera, like the whole way it is, like the metal edging of it. I don't know. It just looks cheap to me, kind of.
I would get rid of the in-display fingerprint sensor and I'd put it back on the back.
Yes, that would be good.
Heck no. No.
I unlock my phone too much while sitting down.
Yes. Physical fingerprint scanner.
I would love eye detection. I use the Sony RX100 Mark 7, and that eyeball detection is freaking amazing. I wish that more phones had that.
Maybe in 2 years when they're charging us $5,000 for phones.
Xperia 1 Mark 2 eye detection.
All right, body scans just to get in.
The rest of y'all stream. It was great hanging out with y'all again, and sure I'll catch y'all again whenever this happens.
Coming on, dude. Appreciate it.
Sure thing. I'll see you later. And I'm gonna leave.
Enjoy that popcorn.
Or morning, since it's morning.
Hey, wait! Before you leave, though, I'm gonna give you a little admin capability. So here you go.
Ha!
There you
I
go.
muted myself again.
I muted him, and then he unmuted himself.
All right. I'll see y'all guys later.
Oh, our pictures are bigger now. Siddharth, you guys have any thoughts on the? We kind of talked about it a little bit, but do you have any thoughts on the PS5? Is there something? Let's make it a little bit easier. What's something you're excited about for it? Like, is there a feature? Is it the look? What are you excited about?
I would say the quality.
Wait, your mic's a little bit messed up.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to fix my phone.
What about you? You don't like Grant. You don't like consoles. What about you?
Well, disc or digital?
I was just about to ask that.
Digital.
Either, whatever you think, whatever you want. What is there anything that excites you about the console? Is there anything that interests you? Anything piques your interest? Like for me, I just like the game lineup that they have. I like they have a good exclusive, so that's kind of like what I'm excited about. Is there anything else besides that you guys are excited about?
That's kind of always with Sony, right? These releases, it's like all the exclusives usually.
Yeah. Okay.
I like the whole digital idea because every console now you have to download the disc anyways and all that stuff.
Updates,
It's just a waste of time to have the disc.
Well, unless I like trading it in. That's the reason I like it. To get some money back on the game itself. Does anyone have an iPhone as their main phone? I have an iPhone 11, but it's not my main phone. You guys are all Android, right?
Yeah.
My
I
wife.
should carry both. I've always got an iPhone. I've always got some kind of an Android.
Tech for Needs. I did make you a moderator because Grant gave you a glowing. I think.
Yeah, don't mess it up. Don't make me look bad.
Let's see. When do you think Samsung? I think probably not for a while. Like 3 to 5 years, probably. What do you guys think? A stretchable screen for Samsung? That's actually viable. You can buy.
They gotta master the folds first.
Now, is he saying stretchable or the rollable phone?
It probably means rollable.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, I'm lost.
Stretchable would be.
That'd be weird.
That would be very weird.
I'd say at least
Play-Doh feeling.
at least 5 years for the rollable.
Here's a question for Grant. Do you know the answer to that?
You should pay closer attention to your puppies. 15 minutes in the pool. I think my dog would probably just sink. You'll just see bubbles coming out.
My dog's just staring at me. He's like, dude, isn't it bedtime?
Yeah, I don't trust I never found out because my dog is kind of so docile that like I feel if I throw in a body of water that I'm afraid she'll just sink and you'll just see bubbles. They should instinctively know how to paddle.
Retro Bowl. This is cool. Does this actually have the real players though? It probably doesn't. No, it doesn't. That's cool though.
Tecmo Bowl was awesome. Yes.
Windows or Mac OS?
I'm Mac.
Window.
Your Mac. What about your Windows? What about you, DePoet? So Windows, right?
Custom PC right here. Yep.
Yeah, I ain't that techie. I wish I was. That'd be awesome.
I used to be Windows. I was all into the Windows thing. I'd build PCs and I was like, I'm tired of that. I'm just I'm gonna get Mac and be done with it.
Yeah, no, I'd like to customize too much. This is all. I even eyeballed all these tubings for this water cooled. This is a Threadripper.
Yeah, I used to love that stuff, man. When I was all into the home theater stuff, I used to build tons of PCs for it.
Mm-hmm.
I would say S20 plus. What about you guys?
I think there's a lot of variables in that. It's price a question. I mean, S Pen is Note. Price is a question. That's 20.
Those are two things that don't really compare.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Most people are either Note people or
it's gonna have a flat screen though, so there's something.
True. And the S Pen. Well, what is one big purchase you made this year or going to make? So for me, it was a bed. We just bought a bed that was pretty expensive. Purple mattress. I did a video on it. More videos to come. What about you guys? Any big purchases besides phones or tablets or computers? What's a big purchase you guys had recently? Well, we know what yours is, Samurai. You had the Tesla Model 3. So that breaks it down to DePoets and Grant.
No cars, no homes, nothing major like that.
What about a bed, a couch, a chair,
I'm pretty good on all that stuff.
Jersey Mike's giant sub?
I think my wife will kill me. Like, she won't even let me get a new TV, man. And TVs are cheap now. She's like, no, this one works fine. So I was like, well, what if they somehow magically broke? We need a new one.
DePo, it's anything?
Well, the Threadripper 3970X, computer related, that was kind of pricey. I did get the Samsung 65-inch Q something TV.
Cool. Tony doesn't want to get rid of the Note 10 Plus. He loves it, but the Fold is on another level. I use my S Pen at work every single day. So you have, again, let's go back to you, Grant. You have the Fold. What is it like? Is it next level? Is it going to blow him away? What?
Not if he uses the S Pen every day. But I like the Fold just for media. Like, I love watching
Fold
YouTube
with
and doing
an
all
S Pen, though.
just consuming media.
That would be something.
I don't mind opening it up. So I like the Fold over the Flip personally, just because of the form factor. It gives you that extra real estate, and I like the way I actually would wish this Fold would fold the other way. So instead of opening this way, I'd rather it fold the other way, because that would make it a little more useful for me. But for some reason, I just like the more real estate on the Fold. But if you use the S Pen every day, I don't know. I don't think if it was one or the other, I doubt you could give that S Pen up.
Right.
Are you going to upgrade to the Fold 2?
Yeah, probably. I mean, I got the Fold because it was the first one.
Yeah.
So I like having that kind of stuff. I'll just hold on to it. I got the first iPhone and all that stuff. And so just from a collector's point of view, I wanted the first Fold. And it turned out to be a really good phone, but I'll probably get it too. Yeah.
Did you buy a warranty on it? Because it kind of goes with this question.
Shockingly, no. I just, it's like, I'm just going to write it out. And I was like super delicate in the beginning, but since, it's been pretty sturdy, I don't really worry about it as much. I'm not really walking on eggshells over it right now.
I don't buy warranties generally. Do you guys?
No.
I don't, but until this next phone, I will, because I kind of broke this phone in half twice already. Well, my kids broke it twice, and it's cost me $600. So
yeah, see,
I
it's
stopped doing Apple Care
factors, So I'm with Verizon, and I always just get their whatever service plan on all my stuff. And my nephews and nieces do find times to just pick up my phone and slam it on concrete. So yeah,
that would be useful.
Liam, I don't know what you mean. Use a Patreon person. I don't know that. I don't know what that means. He's playing WoW right now and watching this tech video. Thanks, man.
There we go.
Multitasking.
Spider, tell us if you're for the Horde.
What do you do for work, Tony? I'm curious that you can watch this and you're working late and you're able to watch
I think
it.
he does the t-shirts, right? Like a designer.
But do you think he's working this late though to do that? I can't imagine.
The grind don't stop. I respect that.
Get rid of fingerprints, magnets, phone. We need matte finishing. You guys do you want more of a matte look to phones, or do you like the shiny backs?
I like the aluminum backs. Bring that back.
If I'm stranded on an island, I want to be able to reflect to
start a fire.
There you go.
That's a good reason. Safety.
I like the aluminum
The
unibody.
aura glow's good for that.
Yep.
Do you guys like the design of what we've seen so far with the Note 20? Well, we haven't really. Well, whatever. The design. Do you like the Note 20, Note 20 Ultra designs? Basically,
I love the Ultra.
I'm annoyed at
camera
the
layout.
I'm annoyed at the camera bump, because I do use my Note 10 Plus flat on the table all the time with the S Pen. So if this thing's going to be rocking around because of a large bump, camera bump, I'm going to be annoyed.
That's what I'm worried about too. But I think a thicker case might help with that. But I don't know if I want my phone.
I was going to say, then people just say, well, you wear a case on your phone, don't you?
Not all the time.
No.
I mean, look at this.
I'm just being sarcastic. You're gonna get that comment. But no, I mean, I think the design is safe, right? It's not too far out from what it is today, and it's fine.
Tech Samurai, Tom wants his subscription account. Don't let him down, okay?
All right,
Dude. I don't know if we're gonna make it to the subscription count. What are we at right now? We're at, let's see, 61. We're stuck. We need 10 more. It's like there's 23 people. You'd think you could get 10 of those people to jump on there. So I want to see you dance, dude.
Samurai, I'll give you some pointer for your YouTube channel. When you go to your home screen right now, it looks like you only have like 6 videos. you need to make some playlists and make them viewable on your home screen so that it looks like you have a ton of videos and people can actually select kind of what categories they want to go in and watch for your playlists, because it's very empty right now.
We'll do that.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll give this one for the poet. Do you have a recommendation for a gaming monitor?
Honestly, that depends on your hardware, because you don't want to overspend. If you're rocking kind of a mid-tier graphics card where you're doing 1080p gaming, then I mean, just 1080p monitors are fine. If you have something high-end 2080 Ti, or if you're trying to do 4K gaming, that's another thing. So that is hard to explain. But what I'm using, I use for gaming and for video editing, lots of video editing. I'm using 27-inch Dell 1 millisecond monitors. They're overclocked to 155 hertz, and they're 1440p, and they're doing the job for me.
Very cool. All right. So I do know, or where was it? Damn, I lost my place. Oh, Roleplay, you are now a moderator as well. And I've spoken to you. I trust you. So now you're a moderator as well.
I love the ask my mom part.
Yeah, that's a good part. I don't really have an opinion about this too much. I haven't had a QLED. I haven't seen an OLED in someone's house. I saw QLED. It looks nice, but I haven't. Do you guys have OLED or QLED?
Yeah, I have a QLED, the Samsung one, and it's gorgeous. The OLEDs are I think they're different use cases. If you're in a room where there's a lot of like outside light, you'll enjoy the OLED a little bit more because it will just be brighter. But for the room that I have this one in, it's perfect for QLED, and it's still bright as hell too. So yeah, main difference there.
Cool. One second. Damn, I keep losing my spot. People are just saying a bunch of BS in here. My parents say I'm not old enough for a phone yet. Wait, how much do you expect to go? Okay, here we go. Wait, one thing. Okay, here we go. How much do you expect the Galaxy Bud Lives? The rumor is 150. Rumor, so I would expect it would be 150. And what would be the price between? And I think price difference between the S20 and the Note 20 is probably going to be exactly the. I think it's going to be the same. I think it's going to be the same.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really hoping that quality of those are just a little bit better. Something you can tell the difference with.
Excuse me. Wrong pipe.
We're breaking up the tech questions. You're in a room, no windows, no doors. How do you get out?
Stop imagining.
Where you got it.
Stop imagining you're in the room.
Oh yeah, there you go. Good one, dude. That is the answer. Oh, someone already wrote that too. Yeah. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that.
The chat's died down a little bit, so we're stuck with no tech questions. What else, guys? What else is going on in your lives? What do you got coming up for video? What's your next video, Grant? I'll go with Grant first. I think I asked you this the other day. Do you have a new video? I know you do one video a week. Or at least you try now.
Next video. I just put out the V60 versus V50 camera comparison today. So I'll be doing the V60 review. And then I've got that TCL 10 Pro. I've still got to finish out that review one. And I've got a few more things coming in. But
very cool. What about you, DePoet?
I'm doing a multi-part video on I'm upgrading this computer to a dual PC system. So it's going to have a micro ITX system. So that's going to be part of my loop. And I'm going to show how to clean a water block that I'm using for it. And then, I'm also replacing the block of the Threadripper as well to the new really high-end water block by Optimus. So they just finished shipping all of their stuff. And so I'm going to install that, and I'm going to show my testing between that high-end one and the EKW water block that's in there right now.
Very techy. What about you, Sammy? Sammy,
My next video is going to be reviewing the Note 10 Plus and my thoughts of should you upgrade from the Note 10 Plus if it's worth it to the Note 20 Plus or Ultra, whatever it gets called.
When you guys make videos, so you make Tech Samurai makes videos, you make your videos in the garage, right?
Yeah, right here.
You guys and the other two guys, you guys have an office, or you do it in your bedroom, or
Depends on the video. Like I did a review of the Galaxy Buds versus the Galaxy Buds Plus, and I was kind of like out at a park, jogging, showing real world usage in my car, the audio quality in the car as well. So
yeah.
I try to make all of my reviews real world usage. So even with my Galaxy Book S right here, I did a 3-day battery drain. So I took it in my office, at a coffee shop, at a photo place. So people could, even my cigar lounge, so people could see like real world usage, and I tracked all the battery usage during all those times.
Cool. I own a cigar lounge. That's my takeaway from that. But
did you say
yeah?
Did you say own a cigar lounge?
No, I go to a cigar lounge up the street. I'm a big cigar guy. I have like 3 humidors in here, and that's who I am.
Cool. Did you answer my question, Grant?
Depends. Like again, right? Like comic comparison stuff, I'll shoot everywhere for that stuff.
Well, like, no, generally.
But, if it was just reviews and stuff, or just this talking head stuff, I'll do it in this room right here.
Is that
it'll be this setup?
Bedroom?
Yeah, it's like an office setup. I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have not watched Dark on Netflix. Have you guys?
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
This is the best question of the night. Are you guys ready?
What is G Fuel?
I think it's Gatorade, isn't it? I don't
if it's
even.
Gatorade, then yes, I do.
Yeah.
I drink tequila and water. One more than the other.
Hopefully it's water. What do you think LG has to do to have better marketing? Like to make people want to buy their phones? Like what's one thing they can improve on to actually make people? I don't even know if we know the answer, then they should know the answer, right?
They need to change their
have
logo.
to spend money.
They need to change their logo and change their marketing scheme.
Yeah, it's spending money.
So do you think they should even call themselves LG? Do you think they should come up with this brand new name?
Yeah, just flip it up.
LG is known for too much other stuff.
Yeah, they just need to be like, okay, we're now GL, like whatever.
GL would be terrible.
I think if you throw any amount of money into marketing,
upgrade the quality of their phones. Like,
what are you saying?
You can call yourself whatever you want. You just need to spend on your marketing. You can keep LG. Just keep spending your money on marketing. They don't even seem to do that, at least not in the US. So
yeah. Well, that's about to relaunch the dose of comps. Eddie wants to know if you're good at bowling.
I am terrible at bowling.
I will bowl about 100. That's usually my score. 100, 110, something like that. What about you guys?
I'm probably better when I've had a few drinks, though.
I'm about 220 to 240.
Oh, wow. That's really good.
That's good for anybody that has no bowling.
Yeah, that's really good. Because the perfect score is 300, right?
Yeah.
I used to be pretty good. I bowled in high school. I used to be pretty good. I used to be able to get on average over 200. Yeah, but don't bowl much anymore.
Ryan, just use your phone, especially starting off. And then video editing software. I guess, Tech Samurai just uses his phone. What software do you use to edit your videos?
I use Adobe Rush, and it's like literally the easiest thing you can use to edit your phone.
It costs though, right?
What?
It costs money though, right?
Yeah, I think you get like 3 exports free, so you can do your first 3 videos on it free and stuff, and see if you like it. But after that, it costs. If you're on a Samsung device, you go to Galaxy Store, $7.99 a month, and then if you get it regularly, it's like $9.99 a month. But it's worth it. It's worth it.
Right here, DaVinci Resolve is free. Honestly, all you need. DaVinci Resolve, 100% free. Tons and tons of YouTube videos on how to do anything you want in DaVinci Resolve.
Do they have an app for that? I use everything on my phone.
PC
no, computer only.
Yep.
No.
And if you're
I hear a lot of people moving over to DaVinci too.
Yeah.
So it depends. I think it depends on what you have. It depends on what you have. I'll use whatever you have free.
Yeah.
So like if you've got a phone, you don't have a computer, I would use Adobe Rush. That's pretty good. Power Director, a lot of people use that. I think KindMaster, a lot of people use those apps on their phone. I think for computer, I'm not sure about PC so much. People used to use like Sony Vega a lot because it was more inexpensive. A lot more advanced people use Premiere Pro. They've been going to DaVinci Resolve. I see a lot. I've got a Mac, so I just started on iMovie because it comes with my Mac. It's free, and I still use iMovie. And so you just got to dig into what your software can do. And I get a lot out of iMovie. People ask me, what do I use to edit? I say iMovie. I think I'm crazy because they didn't know how to a lot of those features. And if you get really creative, you can produce some pretty good videos with what you got.
Good,
I was in the same boat as you just a few months ago.
Oh my God, this app crashed so
That's all
much.
you gotta do.
But mostly because I'm lazy to learn something new. So
Yeah, TechSemra, if you're recording on your phone, you can just import those files right into DaVinci Resolve, and you'll be amazed at all the color grading you can easily do. Like, really, just sliders. Like, oh, that looks better. That's as simple as it is in DaVinci Resolve.
Nice. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, sometime I'll move to a camera, DSLR, whatever. But
What are your I don't know. I don't even know if I have three. I guess I have. What's your favorite? What's a favorite show of your guys on Netflix? One favorite. Just give me one.
Netflix.
I'll go. It's Ozark for me.
I can't get into
I was gonna start
Ozark.
that too.
I hear everyone watching Ozark, and I'm just like, oh, I'm scared to get into it. It's the rabbit hole. I'm scared of.
It's like Tiger King all over again.
I think we started watching Apple TV Plus because we got it free. So I was watching like Defending Jacob and
Did you watch
Truth
the
Be Told and
Did you watch the news
Seems
one with
pretty good.
Steve Carell?
no, that's the one I'm refusing to watch too. Like,
Why? It's so good.
I know everyone says it's so good, and like my wife and I was like, no, we don't want to watch that.
What? It's so good. I love that show.
Yeah, we'll probably end up watching it. We're like, oh, we got it free from Apple, so we're gonna probably.
I tried getting into the one where they like it's an Apple TV show. They make video games that like make like a WoW game.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about? I didn't like it.
Yeah, I heard about that one, and a lot of people watch it. I haven't checked it out yet.
I binged World War II in HD on Netflix. That was really, really good.
Oh,
Really
I just watched the Epstein one, Jeffrey Epstein documentary. That was good.
My wife's into a lot of the Spanish dramas
Really?
on Netflix. Like she'll watch one, then it recommends her another one. She'll watch it. It's like,
Is she
watching,
Spanish?
like, what are you watching?
Is she Spanish? Like, she knows
No, but
Spanish?
it's dubbed over in English. And I was like,
Oh, okay.
she didn't even know. I was like, you know, this is dubbed over, right?
That's funny. What is this thing? Do you guys like? Do you like the refresh rate screen? All right. So I guess he's asking, do you like high refresh rate screens? That's what I'm getting from that, I guess. Yeah.
It's a nice.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a big thing too. 120 hertz would be a big thing.
90 wasn't as noticeable, but 120 for sure. Like 120 was totally noticeable on the first Razer phone. That was really nice. And then, of course, on the Samsung phones, I can totally tell. 90, not as much, but yeah, 120 is nice. I notice it.
Oh, yeah.
Do I have to have it?
I use my friend's
Probably not.
S20 Ultra.
Yeah.
Is Samsung DeX worth it? It can be. It's interesting. It's fun to use on a tablet. I don't like having to hook something. I don't like having to hook my phone up just to use it. I want to be able to use it directly on the phone itself. I think Samsung's missing a big point. Like, I know it wouldn't be great on a phone, but like, give me the option at least to just use it on the phone without having to hook up anything else.
Yeah,
I think.
I think it was
I
my
like
only
it,
device.
especially when you have like schoolwork or whatever to do.
Or like you, if you edit on it, right? Like hooking up to a monitor would be nice, right? And you could use like Power Director or whatever app in full screen. Yeah. Totally.
For about 6 months, I used it. I don't want to say exclusively, but adjacent to my computer in my office. So I just had an extra monitor, and this was when the Samsung DeX needed a dock. All right, so I slid my phone into the dock, and then I had a keyboard and mouse to it, and I used Word and Excel and stuff like that on it, and it was fine. Wasn't the best experience compared to the standalone PC, but today it's gotten much better since back then. I will say that.
Have you ever bought a phone from Gazelle? I have not. Gazelle's that website where you can trade in devices, but they also sell used devices. Have you guys ever?
I bought an iPhone for my wife from Gazelle once. And
How'd it come out?
fine. She used it for like a year and a half until I upgraded her to something new.
Okay.
I've traded into Gazelle. I didn't actually know they're still around. So
their prices
for
trade-ins, it's usually not that good anymore.
Like, well, when they first started, it was pretty good. They're offering a lot of deals.
It's
I haven't
really
been in a while, so that's why I didn't even know they still existed.
right. Disappointed is I'm gone. Upgraded if you spend 1,000. Yes. Well, 4 years? That's a long time.
That's technology is moving too fast for 4 years.
I don't know.
Maybe. Well, no,
12?
because iPhones still work really well. Like after 4 years, I feel like.
Didn't they
I would wait for the 12 though. I mean, 12 Pro Max.
11 Pro Max, you probably want to wait, right, until the next the 12 comes out. Just if anything, for a pricing perspective, but
Yeah, because I think it's going to be 128 gigabytes right off the bat.
Yeah.
Well, what phone was $1,000 4 years ago?
4 years ago. What phones were out?
Apple. I don't know.
What phones are out?
So 4 years ago, this was before the Note 7. So this is what, Note 5?
7.
No, I don't. Well, those $1,000. I forget how much those phones cost.
Yeah, I don't even know. But I think that's my point. Like 4 years ago, that's a lifetime in cell phone terms. So I don't think it's reasonable to expect the phone to last 4 years.
No, it was the Note 7. 4 years ago it was the Note 7 because Note 7, Note 8, Note 9, Note 10.
But see, we're the type of people that don't usually keep a phone for like 4 years. So
Even my
Yeah.
parents don't keep their phones for 4 years.
yeah, like I can't ever answer that question.
I feel like I see more old. Well, there's in America. I feel like iPhone's probably seemingly more popular, but I definitely see a lot of old iPhones. I still see a lot of people with the home button iPhones. A lot, like
I think
the
most
eight.
people have like the
young,
6.
old, doesn't matter what age they are. They all still have that home button iPhone.
Hmm.
A lot of people. I watched a couple episodes. It seemed interesting, but I didn't really follow through. The Black Mirror. Do you guys watch it?
No,
My wife loves it. I can't stand it.
I just can't stand anything my wife watches. We have like such different views on shows though. Like she watches, we're young still. So like I'm 21, she's just turned 20. So like she watches, for being such like 1 year difference, she watches such younger stuff to me. Like I don't know. She watched like 13 Reasons Why. I can't handle that.
My wife.
My wife is
That's
40.
okay. We're a lot older. Yeah, my wife watches that. Don't worry about it.
That's not an age
It's
thing.
too depressing for me.
I don't watch.
Like those Real Housewives of like Beverly Hills and stuff like that. She watches that.
Bachelors.
We kind of already answered this, but I think it's awesome. At least to have the option to have it to run a desktop type interface on a tablet. I think it's really cool.
Okay.
Get this one. This one's good for big people. DX Racer King series or something. If you're a big guy. Why is Samsung pushing the 108 megapixel camera when they can just get rid of hunks? Doing work on 16 because they want bigger numbers. Bigger numbers they think will sell more
And they're
phones.
working on bigger cameras as well too.
Mm-hmm. I want my 1,000 megapixels.
Did you guys hear the rumor about One UI 2.5 that's going to have like ads in it or something? Did you hear that?
Better not.
I see
Honestly,
Mac.
ads like phones that have like ads that pop up on the screen.
Yeah, that was like the rumor, but then
That's a
someone tried
game
it.
changer for me, dude.
Like you're gonna have in like the settings and stuff in the Samsung apps.
Yeah, if you go into the Samsung apps, there's more
Yeah.
apps within that and like the Samsung Marketplace. And I see like Max Weinbeck complaining about it on Twitter all the time now. And
I haven't
get,
seen it yet,
yeah, I don't know.
or haven't noticed it.
I see a lot of people complaining on the Xiaomi phones. They're always asking, "Do you have ads on your phone?" I don't see them personally, but I think it depends on the region. Maybe they're pushing them.
I think ads are like white noise to me. Like I just ignore them.
It's there.
Yeah.
Unless they're on the lock screen like Amazon phones.
Oh, good Lord.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like that happens,
a
I'm
bit
done.
intrusive.
I can't.
I don't know what he's talking about. I'm assuming he talks about cell phones, the saturation, but yeah, it's pretty saturated and it's pretty. Does not big leaps and bounds, but I think that's where foldable phones will kind of make the next jump to make things exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Samurai, you're super
Hoping
young.
Apple's AR glasses are going to be a game changer, hopefully, because not just like those ones itself, but like the innovation from those that other companies will do. I
Well,
think
how
it'll be awesome.
How would you guys feel if? Would you guys be uncomfortable if your glasses that you wore could identify who you were? It had a profile information on you, your name, but you could look at anybody and it would say that information. Or maybe you could limit it to just friends, or like, would you guys be okay with something like that? Or is that too intrusive?
I think that'd be fine, I guess. As long as it's not showing your phone number, contact emails, all that crap. But
Unless you wanted to show that.
yeah. And I'm married because I've been on and off with this girl since like 7th grade. And I was like, you know what? I'm calling it. I'm married. But nah. I don't know.
Would you guys be comfortable
She's
or
the
not
one.
with that kind of technology?
I think if it's raising the quality of life and allowing you to be a better consumer, and just get around, like say I put on my glasses and I say, Google whatever, take me to McDonald's, the closest one, and it'll give me kind of like a roadmap there. What's the weather? What's the latest news, or like any notable things, like we're having an earthquake of 6.2 in Los Angeles. Like, yeah, tell me that in my glasses. Stuff like that I'm fine with. I don't want to see text messages in my eyeballs. I just don't. My family texts. They're all East Coast, and my phone is blowing up at 4:00 in the morning here. I don't want to see any of that. So that's my take on it.
I think contact lenses will be so much better if that can ever become a thing. I know there's quite a few companies working on that, but
people don't trust glasses. They're going to freak out if they had contact lenses, man.
Yeah.
It'll be progressive, but I think if it's like personally identifiable information, like Greg's asking, like there's already stuff like that today. Like if you are in like a lot of the Zoom like conference applications, some companies are already doing it based off of whoever attends. They pull down whatever's publicly available about that person on the display it before the meeting or on your screen in the meeting, so you know who it is and everything about them, their recent posts. So you can say, "Hey, I saw you just got promoted. Congratulations." So that stuff is already happening. This will just be more prevalent and more accessible if they do it in glasses.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll take one more question unless one of you guys. So we'll finish the show up in a little bit here, but if you guys want to come on real quick, I did put a link. Click it if you want to come on. You can talk real quick with us. Otherwise, like I said, we'll finish up here. But what's important to you guys in a phone when you buy one? What's an important thing for you? Battery life, a good screen, camera.
For me, it's camera. Because a lot of people say performance, but I'm like, if you got a good camera, you're probably going to get good performance because it's tied to the system on a chip. The whole image signal processing is on that chip. Mm-hmm. So the better your chip, the better your camera. So you get good performance. So for me, it's camera.
Yeah.
Then battery life.
For me, it is definitely the modem. My phone is my office. So whether I'm going up the hill, to Santa Monica or Beverly Hills or, in the Valley, I need to always be connected. I need to be able to whip out my laptop and get some work done for a client. And so my Samsung phone, the Note 10, has a much better modem than my wife's iPhone 11 Pro. It's just a night and day difference. I'll have good signal. She has horrible signal. And we're on the same Verizon plan. So that's number one for me. And then number two is camera, definitely.
What about you, Sammy?
I just prefer.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear. What's important for you when you buy a phone?
Important for me when I buy a phone. The quality, I guess. Like that's a huge thing for me. Like the way it looks, the quality, and I don't like lagging, so I guess that too. Like a phone that like will lag on you, that you have to power off or whatever. I don't like that. Like Samsung phones used to do it back in the day. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I hated that.
Yep. Yeah, for me, it's display, especially the brightness. I really like a bright display. The how fast it is. I like a good camera, but yeah, I get a good camera, especially video, and photos, obviously. I don't care about design too much anymore because you have a case on it generally, so I don't really care. And I would love a big display. I want the bigger the better with the display. Any other questions here? So I did do a chair review on this. Just look at my channel. Just type in DX Racer. You'll see it. We'll finish up with this. Ed Modeling saying, see you guys. Thanks for the work you do.
There we go.
Wait, let's see if you hit 70. I doubt you'd 71. I don't think you did, but let's just double check. 62. So close, dude.
So close.
How
Maybe
many
next time,
You're at
guys.
51. You got 11 subscribers just from us asking. That's pretty good.
Yes. Thank you, guys. That'll be
That's good enough for us to get 50% off McDonald's with you.
Time well spent.
What's that?
Time well spent.
Yes. All right. Well, thanks so much, you guys, hanging out. We were on the show for 2 hours and 19 minutes. It's a long show. Very
Crazy.
long.
Goes
So
by
if you
fast.
subscribe to any of these guys, make sure you subscribe, watch the videos, support them. Oh, wait. Josh is here. Josh, you want to come on and say hi?
yes, Josh.
Come on and say hi real quick if you can, or you can't. Let us know.
What movie did you watch, Josh?
Yeah, you can come on and tell us about the movie real quick before we get on.
Did you tear up, Josh?
Give us a movie review.
Let's see if he jumps on real quick. If you guys have the
Maybe it was
time.
on Netflix. You can give a recommendation.
What's the last movie you remember watching?
I'm watching a movie now, but series. I'm watching the Stargate on Amazon Prime.
SG1.
SG1. Yep.
There you go. It's a good series.
Can't even remember the
It
last
is.
movie I watched.
I really liked Atlantis. That was a
See,
solid.
I watched Atlantis first, not knowing that there was a whole 10 seasons before. So,
Oh.
like, when I had to go back and watch all that now, and I love it. I just love it.
Did you even watch the original movie?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And what about the Stargate? I think it was called Universe, with the ship flying around in the universe.
That's what I'm going to be doing next.
Okay. There we go.
There's 2 seasons on that one, though. I was hoping that's not going to be as bad because there's only 2 seasons. But
It was excellent. I think just the budget was just too big.
Before we sign off, I told people to subscribe to you guys, but what's one reason they should? What's a reason they should subscribe to you? Like, what do you offer? So we'll start off with Grant.
Most of the stuff that people like watching on my channel is around smartphone camera comparisons. I get a lot of the different smartphones. So if you want to, and like I said, camera's important, especially when you're taking pictures of your kids and whatever. So if camera's important to you and you're thinking about buying a phone and you're not sure one's better than the other, I got a lot of comparisons over my channel. You can check that out.
How can they find you? Just type Grant Ask.
Yeah, just type in Grand S, it'll pop up.
And then Tech Samurai, why should people follow you?
I think I want to give a better view on tech before people purchase it themselves. So mostly reviews and stuff. And I want to do a lot of stuff on Tesla too soon. And I just want to help people out with the tech.
All right, cool. What about you? Why should people follow you?
I really try to.
Besides that, you're on TikTok.
Oh, there you go. I like to really make sure that people are raising their quality of life with their technology. So if you want to learn how to make that tech better in your life, like increasing your Wi-Fi without spending any money, or if you want deep dives on like a laptop or some type of tech that's more than just reading the specs, like I'll do like 40-minute long videos on like a laptop or something like that. So you really can make a justifiable decision on if you want to buy it or not. That's what I love doing.
Awesome. Go.
Do you got a video on extending your Wi-Fi and stuff? Because I kind of want to extend my Wi-Fi out to my garage. It does not reach out to my garage.
You will love the video I did on the AI mesh network that I built. So yeah, I use the Asus AX6000 and the AX3000 routers, and you'll see kind of the difference from the stock like Spectrum, Time Warner cable, to these in terms of speed and range. So now
I'm getting the Tesla and the over-the-air updates. You need Wi-Fi and stuff. So
Yep.
I will definitely watch that.
There you go.
Look at you guys networking.
Hey, that's something I was about to be looking up too.
Yeah, there you go. So
That's the videos. Those are good for you, man. Those pop off pretty well.
There you go.
All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out, and we will see you the next time. I don't know when I'm going to do this again, but whatever. Just
whatever.
Yeah, good to meet everybody, man. It was good to meet
stay up
people.
late.
Yeah, thanks, Greg. Appreciate you having us on.
Nice chilling with all you guys, man.
Let me just end